Hello and welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. In Side Quest, we're taking a break from our longer stories to play just a few sessions of some very unique role-playing games out there. So sit back and enjoy.
How about that weather?
Yes, weather.
I want to know why is everyone in Maryland so obsessed with the Maryland flag?
Because they're freaks, dude. This is
Like-
a freakish cult. It's like a sub-Texas.
It's
not
an
nearly as
interesting
big.
design. I will give them that.
Because Annapolis was the capital of our country.
Yeah, and like
Yeah, I
one
told you.
BC.
I didn't learn that until Misty showed me.
Same.
It still is the capital in my America.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
All right.
No.
Here we go.
There's nothing great about the state we live in,
Time to secede.
except for like some of the seafood, I suppose.
And
Yeah.
Camp David's in Maryland. I found that out today while I was...
What's great
They'll
about it?
just everything. They'll make it Maryland flag design.
Yep.
Every single bumper sticker. It
Alright,
doesn't matter what it says. It could be like, I own a dog, and it'll just be
A
Maryland.
Maryland dog.
And I felt I did it too. I have one of my keys is Maryland flag design.
I mean, my boxers are the Maryland flag.
Like, I want stuff that's this design, but why is it like this?
That's not
See?
true.
It's a baller design.
I just would never want to draw it in, like, elementary school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely more of like a junior high, at least,
really not.
project.
Even then, I don't want to do it. It's too much. I'm too lazy for it.
I don't know. It's better than like the Utah flag.
I don't even remember what the Utah.
Washington.
Oh, man. Yeah, the
No.
Utah flag
It's just a
has like
beehive,
a
right?
beehive. Yeah, but there's like a certain number of bees, and then there's like wheat or something in the background.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I
Right.
did not know that. I knew there was a beehive, and
all
it's like
good.
blue, right?
Yeah, the background's blue.
Yeah.
I thought you
Now,
had to do
California, that's a fun one to draw. It's
No,
just a bird.
I swear,
Yeah, but like, what if
What'd
you
you
can't
say?
draw a bird?
I think that you're lying about the Utah flag.
No,
that. Doesn't it sound fake?
It sounds
like it sounds like they were
completely
making it up as they went.
Yeah,
it's
yeah, there
real.
are bees and a beehive.
and they didn't
a little
like
bit of wheat.
limit the scope of this flag either. They were just like, yeah, anything goes. I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, let
It's the beehive.
dinosaur
It's a rule
fucking
of
shooting
improv.
lasers out
Yeah,
of his eyes.
and-
It
Sure.
could have had a dinosaur. We
Is
have
it-
the most dinosaur bones in all of the
What a
United
weird
States.
flex.
And
Yeah,
yet they
hey.
chose a beehive.
But they
I
also have the
was
most
Yeah,
bees.
because industry. Listen,
Yeah, Utah has a whole freaking raptor named after it.
yeah, the
About
Utah raptor.
Is it Honeycutt?
Yep.
The one with the
raptor?
mustache?
Maybe.
Or is it the curly headed
Yeah,
one?
the Utah
don't
raptor is closer to the size of the velociraptors in the first Jurassic Park movie than
That's
actual
curly-headed one.
velociraptors.
The
Oh,
other
wow.
one.
Fun fact, because actual velociraptors were like chicken sized.
That's nuts.
Yep. You could have punted one off a bridge.
Yeah, but
And a lot of
That would've been
ancient-
bad.
hunts in
badass.
packs. So you would have kicked one off, but then the other ones would have come to get you.
Why are you
like
limiting
an
it?
arc.
Why are you limiting
no,
my
like
pack?
an arc.
You don't
And
think-
then
Yes,
they come
but-
and snipe at you.
Now-
Okay, but you don't think I can?
But how scared are you of like a herd of cats?
Oh, then we're gonna get into the 8th grade argument.
I'm not scared
was
of a
waiting for
herd
it.
of cats.
All right, they were about the size of a herd of cats.
Okay, but if they were chickens,
Yeah.
different
still-
story.
Okay, how
I'd be
scared are you of a herd of
Chickens are so
chickens?
Oh, pretty.
terrifying.
Yeah, you're
pretty
right, but you're a
terrifying.
whole adult, bro.
Am I?
You pick one chicken up and you use that to cleave the other chickens. Like,
Chickens
exactly.
will cannibalize each other.
You let
So
the
will
chicken
people.
know
There's strength
who's
in
boss.
numbers.
You'd be like, I don't care which one of you comes up to me, but I'm gonna break that chicken,
Oh,
and the rest
pecking
of them
order.
will like back off.
No, but what if they
I mean,
don't?
that's like
Yeah, I know.
then you break more. Like what? You
That
don't.
water.
Yeah, sure. You might come out hurt. I'm not gonna say you're gonna come
Why
out
is it there?
unscathed.
You'll
But
have
you're
a,
gonna win.
you'll have a couple of like scratches, right?
Some oof, some ahs.
Right?
But
Like cockfights are a thing because they are like aggressive birds, but you're gonna be fine.
are
Okay,
you laughing? We're adults.
we're adults.
So there's an
I almost
episode.
laughed.
We're
Like
like
give it a buck.
5 years old.
There's an episode of South Park called Cock Magic, where they're like trying to like get into one of these like cockfights, and they go down there, and it's these two chickens up at a table with magic cards in front of them, and they're like fucking throwing down.
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's good.
they
shit.
might do that. We don't know what they're doing at all times of the day.
Yeah, they're
That's a good
screaming
point.
for nothing.
It makes me sad.
That they scream.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, sorry.
Chickens?
Yeah.
Why? Why did they scream?
I don't know.
Because
dude.
they're trapped in
No one
cages and they
knows.
can't move and they have to poop.
You know what they would do in the wild?
Scream.
Scream.
You know what? I knew a guy. I didn't know him after this happened, but he was like,
Cut ties.
you know how they like hormones in the chickens or whatever.
Yep.
He was like one of the people who did that, and he fucking hit his hand, and he fucked it up forever. Like it just fucked up his hand.
What do you mean?
It just-
Because
Like he put the
he put the
hormones in.
hormones
Yeah,
in
he
his hand.
accidentally jabbed his hand, and like
Oh shit!
Now he's part chicken?
yeah.
I bet it's jacked though.
Oh, I think he like lost
A
feeling in
6-pack
part of it.
on his thumb.
Oh my god,
I hate
that's
it.
horrifying. I'm picturing it badly photoshopped right now.
The new Thumb War champion.
It's wild to know that there's someone out there that is a Thumb War champion.
And
Oh
it,
yeah.
They've competed in Thumb
Oh,
War
have you seen like the
competitions.
people doing like fucking arm wrestling?
Have you seen people doing the slap fights?
I voted for de-escalation in the Thumb Wars.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ!
I want to leave this planet. I'm over it. I guess we can, for a moment,
leave this planet.
leave this planet and
Perfect.
go to our new setting since Star Wars is over.
Sad.
So, this is my first time GMing, audience. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but I found a really cool game and I'm super excited about it. This is called Lady Blackbird, which you'll know because of the title because you clicked on it, but the players don't know what it is right now. So this is called Lady Blackbird, Tales from the Wild Blue Yonder. And this is chapter 1 because there have been a couple expansions. This is a game written by John Harper, who you might know from Blades in the Dark. But he created this cool game for us, and I talked to him to see if it was cool if we recorded, and he said, heck yeah. So shout out to him. You can find him at John_Harper, I believe. Let me double check that. Yep, John_Harper on Twitter. And then at 17design, all spelled out. So 17design.com. That's where you can find his games. They are, I believe they're all free for download on that website. And it'll pop up and ask you if you want to donate to it. You don't have to, but I highly suggest that you do, because the more donations that he's able to get through his website and through his Patreon, the more he's able to provide free RPGs for people to continue.
And we'll have those links in the show notes.
Yeah, for sure. So with that, I am going to start just by reading kind of the introduction that he has for us. So it says, Lady Blackbird is on the run from an arranged marriage to Count Carlo. She hired a smuggler skyship, the Owl, to take her from her palace on the imperial world of Elysium to the far reaches of the Remnants, so she could be with her one secret lover, the pirate king Uriah Flint. However, just before reaching the halfway point of Haven, the Owl was pursued and captured by the imperial cruiser Hand of Sorrow under the charges of flying a false flag. Even now, Lady Blackbird, her bodyguard, and the crew of the Owl are detained in the brig, while the commander of the cruiser, Captain Hollis, runs the smuggler ship's registry over the wireless. It's only a matter of time before they discover the outstanding warrants and learn that the Owl is owned by none other than the infamous outcast, Cyrus Vance. How will Lady Blackbird and the others escape the Hand of Sorrow? What dangers lie in their path? Will they be able to find the secret lair of the Pirate King? If they do, will Uriah Flint accept Lady Blackbird as his bride? By the time they get there, will she want him to? Dun dun dun. So that's the game.
Cool.
So you didn't give us any
here
hints
for
Yeah,
whatsoever.
for real.
No.
I've read this webtoon.
Have you?
No, it's
Oh,
not
I
a
was
real
like,
webtoon. I'm just,
oh shit, there's a webtoon.
I wish every time I hear a story that's like, oh, like arranged marriage or like this kind of like vibe to it,
Mhm.
I'm like, I wish it was a webtoon.
Well, we get to create
We are
a
the
voice
webtoon.
tune. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this game specifically is because I thought it was a cool concept, right? But everybody that I like read their experience online, everybody said that they've played this with the same table multiple times, and it turns out differently every time you play it. It is very role play based. There's less rolling, but I think it's really cool that because that's it. That's the whole premise. So the rest is ours to create.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. A little bit of pressure, but also really cool. So do we want to... I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Do you want to know your characters right now, or do you want me to go over gameplay right now?
Nose goes.
I like gameplay first.
You like gameplay
Personally,
first?
we
Yeah,
can leave it to
let's
a
do it.
vote.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okie doke. So here are the rules, and don't worry, on your character sheets, John Harper thought of everything, so bless him. On your character sheets, there's a rules summary. So if you forget something, it's on there, and you can always ask me to.
A rummery.
But it's pretty easy, and there's not a lot of like thinking that has to go into it because he laid it out. So first of all, we've got rolling the dice, and basically when you're trying to overcome an obstacle, you roll the dice. You start with one die for any type of roll. Okay, so you'll automatically roll one, and then you'll add a die for any trait that can help you in that roll. So for example, let's say that I was explaining this to Joseph last night with lock picking. So we'll go with that too. So let's say you're trying to lock pick and you're looking at your traits and you're like, okay, I've got cunning. And underneath cunning, it says deception, misdirection, disguise, codes. And you're like, okay, well, maybe that doesn't really work. So I'll have somebody else lockpick, but I'll use misdirection. And so you'll go and you'll say, okay, smuggler, you can probably use lockpicking, right? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. So they get their one die, and then they get to use their smuggler trait. And then let's say maybe you can argue for their survivor trait because, you know, they've gotten out of jail before. Okay. So then they'll be able to roll 3. You decided that you were going to help use misdirection so that the guard outside is distracted, right? So you will give them another die from your pool that they can use. Then they can roll 4. My job is to tell you how difficult the roll will be. And from there, you'll roll. And if it's a 4 or higher, you succeed. If it's 3 or below, you fail.
And we're using all D6s.
Yep, all
in this.
D6s. So it's kind of 50-50, depending on how many dice you end up rolling for the difficulty. But if you pass, you discard all the dice that you rolled, including any pool dice that you used. And then if you don't pass that check, you get to keep the pool dice that you rolled, and you'll add another to your pool. So your pool is 7 dice. I'm really bad with the plural of dice. But so you initially you'll only have 7 dice. And think of those as like your own personal force destiny tokens. Okay. So you can use them at any point that you want, but you'll lose that. And then it'll go into dice jail. You can also, like in my example where you helped with your misdirection for the lockpicking, the goal of lockpicking, you give one of your pool dice to another person. So if they fail the roll, you get that dice for your pool back. But if they succeed, your pool dice that they used goes into jail.
So it's almost like a good thing sometimes to fail because then you get...
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Don't worry, though. You can get your pool dice back. That happens during a refresh. And basically what a refresh is you have what's called a refreshment scene with another character. And basically it's like a heavy roleplay scene. So it says you may also remove a condition or regain the use of a secret depending on the details of the scene. A refreshment scene is a good time to ask questions in character so that other players can show off aspects of his or her PC. Things like, why did you choose this life? Or what do you think of so-and-so? Or why did you take this job? Things like that. If you guys role play that way, then I can say like, hey, you get one of your dice back. So other things we need to go over are conditions. So when events warrant, or especially when you fail a roll, I get to impose a condition on your character. The conditions are injured, dead, tired, angry, lost, hunted, or trapped. And then when you take that condition, you'll mark it on your box in your character sheet. And like I'll let you know how it comes about, just like any other RPG. Just note that if you are quote unquote dead, you might not actually be dead. You're just presumed dead. Very like Princess Bride of this game. So keep that in mind.
You've never seen The Princess Bride?
I don't think I have either.
You've never seen the Princess Bride?
Guys, we gotta watch
like that guy's
Roll it.
mustache, so I don't watch it.
I guess
Well,
that's
I
fair.
remember the one scene where he's like trying to...
The drinks?
Yeah, the drinks.
When they're-
And
yeah,
they,
dude, I love that.
switch
Dude,
them
that's
around
such a
and
good
everything.
movie. You guys
Right.
are clowns.
There
bro.
are so many good memes from that
Yeah.
I didn't
too.
watch Star Wars until.
But it messes me
year,
up because
so-
that guy isn't his name. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Isn't the dude's name Wesley?
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucks
Oh,
me
yeah.
up. It fucks me up every time I watch.
Oh,
that
my
movie.
sweet Wesley.
Dude, they're like, I'll hear it in the background, like it'll just be on the TV, and I'll be like, huh? And I'm like, all right, there's a movie going on. That never happens. No one has this name.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, well, no one calls him Wesley Snipes in the movies.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing we kind of already went over this is helping. You can help another character from your dice pool if you have that, like a key or a trait that can help them. Keys, I'm just going to read this verbatim because I'm going to butcher it if I don't. So it says, when you hit a key, you can do one of two things. You can take an experience point, or you can add a die to your pool with a max of 10. If you go into danger because of your key, you get 2 XP or 2 pool dice, or 1 XP and 1 pool die. It's up to you. When you have accumulated 5 XP, you earn an advance. You can spend an advance on one of the following. You can add a new trait to yourself based on something you learned during play or some past experience that has come to light or whatever. You can add a tag to an existing trait. And you'll see this on the character sheets, but essentially what a trait is like the overarching For example, athletic. Athletic is a trait, but the tag is your like bullet point to that. So under athletic, like you can run, or you're good at fencing, or whatnot. So if you want a tag, you also have to have that trait that it goes under.
Oh.
So you can add a tag to an existing trait. You can add a new key. You can never have the same key twice. And then you can learn a secret if you have the means to do so. You can hold on to your advances if you want and spend them at any time, even in the middle of a battle. So, food for thought. Each key also has a buy-off. If the buy-off condition occurs, you have the option of removing the key and earning 2 advances.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of this is going to make a little bit more sense when you can actually see the character sheet. But that's it.
I have a question really
Okay.
quick
What's
about the pool. So let's say I've expended all the dice in my pool. Can I no longer succeed on rolls?
No, that's not true. You can still succeed. That, like I said, they're kind of like destiny tokens.
Okay.
So once you've used all of your destiny tokens up, that just means that like you can't give yourself advantage by using one.
Okay.
And you can't give other people advantage by using one because they're all gone. So what would instead happen is you would get your 1 die that you automatically get, and then you would get the any amount of dice pertaining to the traits
That I have.
that you have.
Yeah.
That you can like argue to me make sense in that instance.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can still make the rules, but it will definitely be harder. And this is something I forgot to mention. So there's different levels, just like there was in Star Wars. So 2 successes is easy, 3 is difficult, 4 is challenging, and 5 is extreme. So I'll let you know how hard a roll is, and then that's how many successes you'll have to attain in order for it to work.
Okay. I might be a little bit mentally challenged.
No,
here.
you're good.
So I am doing an action. I automatically get 1 die no matter what's in my dice pool.
Yep.
I automatically, let's say lockpicking, I have a lockpicking trait thing that applies. I automatically get that other die no matter what's in my dice pool.
Yep.
And then can I just be like, I really want to succeed here. I add 3 more to from my dice pool.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So it's like extra
dice.
die that you can spend however you
Exactly.
want. Okay,
but once
gotcha.
you use them and you succeed, they go to dice jail until you earn them back.
Okay.
So
But you
that's
always need to use a dice from your pool in order to assist another player?
Yep.
Okay.
But you don't ever have to use the dice pool until you want to.
You're the one doing
Yep.
the action. Yeah, you never
Exactly.
have to do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. Cool.
Cool. Any other questions before we pass out characters?
No, but
think
I will
that's
definitely
it.
ask some later.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
I'll be learning. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
everybody is learning,
All of
including
this.
me. Thank
I call
heavens
dibs
this is a
on
one
character.
shot.
Are the character passing out? Are you just gonna pick them randomly?
Oh, okay. So
If not, I
I
call dibs.
all of the characters are pre-made. Thank heavens for that. And I've already picked characters for you guys.
Okay.
I tried to pick them kind of based off of player chemistry and also some interesting things that like I personally wanted to see from you guys. So
So I'm
Well-
Lady Blackbird, right?
you're
Dang
not.
Wait,
You're
why
not.
I think you would do too well.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it
sure,
was too
I'm sorry.
Galaxia for
Yeah.
you. So
You're right. You're right.
You do play a mean Galaxia.
you do.
Yeah.
But
That's in
Everyone's like,
our-
Who the hell's
Yeah,
Galaxia?
who's
I
Galaxia?
didn't think about that. I'm like,
Yeah,
they
that's-
know. They know.
Right. Yeah, we've got a Pathfinder campaign going on right now.
Yeah,
and
Kingmaker. I think we've
Kingmaker.
mentioned it a few times.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
play it, yeah.
it's our
Galactus.
It's our
is
de-stress
character.
game.
Yeah,
it's the
Galaxia
game
is
we
my
play when
character.
we're not playing games.
Yeah.
It is. It's like our refresher.
It
Yeah,
is.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass these out,
Palette cleanser.
and I'm gonna.
Oh, ginseng.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass out your little name card. I made you guys name cards because
Pog.
I don't want you to have to remember each other's names because you
Ooh.
won't.
But my philosophy in life.
We should just do that like more often.
Yeah,
have
we
like a
should.
name card here.
Yeah, I'm
You're
down.
giga brain, bro.
Thanks.
Hey, stay in that chair.
No. Okay, I'm going to pass it to you face down, and then we'll go around the table, and you can tell everybody who you're playing. Is that
Okay.
fair?
All right,
good.
let's
Okay.
do it.
Go.
You give that to Wesley.
Hand it over.
That one goes to you. No, wait. That goes to Damien. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can I look first? Can I look?
No. That
Not
goes to
yet.
you.
I've looked.
Okay.
And
I really
this goes
wanna
to
look
Stevie.
first.
I don't know
saw
why I looked
Damien's
at
name.
this.
It's not my fault though. It's Joseph.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I said your name so odd.
Yeah. I'm like, who did you just name?
Yes.
Okay. I think normally when we go around the table, we go clockwise.
starts
So
with that.
Joseph, go ahead.
Okay. I am Naomi Bishop.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fancy.
And then on your
someone with
character
that name.
sheet, there's going to be a little blurb underneath your name. If you could read that as we go around, just so people kind of know
Yeah.
the gist about who you are.
Yeah,
she was
so
in general.
Naomi Bishop is a former pit fighter and bodyguard to Lady Blackbird.
Nice.
Naomi is a baller name too.
It is
Yeah.
I'm
really
so
cool.
excited.
I am Cyrus Vance.
Ooh, I like that name. Cyrus. I like the name Cyrus. I don't care what
Cyrus
anyone
is-
says.
Yeah, it's a wonderful name.
Cyrus Vance is an ex-imperial soldier turned smuggler and soldier of fortune, captain of the Owl.
Ooh. All this stuff's so cool. I can't say this. Oh wait, yeah, I can. I am. I am Snargle. I am Flip.
Oh no.
It's just so. I'm a. I can't say this without laughing, bro. I swear. A goblin sky sailor and pilot of the Owl. Dude, I love this so much.
Remember when you were like,
What if?
what if what if we were goblins?
Literally earlier today, I was like, "Hey, would you be in like the Kingmaker world for a day if you had to be a goblin?" It's just funny that I got a goblin.
Yeah.
I'm
That's,
showing
I
them
was
like you're the
genuinely
audience.
laughing so hard because I had already picked this for you, and so I was like, oh no.
The vibes are
Awesome.
immaculate.
I am Natasha Siri.
Hey, Siri.
Ooh. Oh, I did. Siri's spelled kind of weird.
Yeah, it has a Y.
S-Y-R-I.
Yeah.
Oh.
I assume it's Siri. And it also has Lady Blackbird, I guess. Is that true? I don't know.
So this is where I ask players not to metagame. It is up to you whether or not you let the characters know that you are Lady Blackbird. So
Sorry.
no. It's
No, dude.
Oh,
I
wait,
am
no,
not a
this
goblin
is
yet.
where we
Yeah,
were
this is
thinking.
above.
All
This
right,
is
no,
above
yeah,
table.
I
Yeah.
just
yeah.
ignored the first part of that sentence, apparently.
No, you're good. That's why I didn't write Lady Blackbird on your tag, just because if they don't know the characters themselves, they'll want to call you by your fake name. So
An imperial noble in disguise, escaping an arranged marriage so she can be with her lover. Tight.
cute.
Imagine being in love.
Couldn't be me.
I
Just
couldn't.
kidding. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a second to look at your characters, and then we'll start up when you guys are ready. Okay.
We'll be right back.
All
after
right.
this word from our sponsors.
I don't.
They just hear the silence because we have no sponsors.
Okay. So. Okay. Do you guys feel a little bit more comfortable with your characters now? I know I sprung them on you.
No.
Oh, yeah, this.
As comfortable as it's gonna
Here we
be.
go.
Okay.
This accent's gonna be
I
rough.
still don't know her voice.
It's okay.
I'll figure it out.
It's okay. As long as it's slightly different than your actual speaking voice, that's all I ask. For the listeners out there, in case you have never heard of Lady Blackbird or looked into the game at all, there are technically 5 players and the GM. Now, we only have 4 players, so I took out one of the players, and that is Kale Arkham. I just felt like for our group here, he was probably the odd man out, you know? But in case you do want to play this game, just know that you can easily take out characters, and he's also provided a sheet for you to make a character if you want to expand this universe a little bit. So there is that. Questions before I go into a little bit more lore?
Oh, what is a buy off?
A buy off. So let me look at
Did you read?
Kale's thing.
I'm just kidding. That
So,
came off more aggressive.
A buy off is basically you can use the buy off to essentially get rid of that key. And then that is where you get the 2 advances that you can use for something else.
Okay.
So I'm looking at Kale's sheet, so I'm not giving anything away. But going back to the key of fraternity, if he decides to sever the relationship that he has with Captain Vance, he no longer gets to earn XP from the key of fraternity, but he gets 2 advance points that he's able to use to pick a new trait or add a tag or add a new key or learn a secret. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So you can choose this. This is now your character. So if you don't like something that they have, you can get rid of it, and that's fine. Just let me know that you're getting rid of it so that I can give you the sheet with all of the new traits and tags and keys and secrets. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, so the setting. So is it medieval? Or are we like in a fucking spaceship going around here? Or
Yeah. Okay. So we are in an
Friendship.
airship.
okay.
This is very steampunk-esque. The way I've seen a lot of people describe it online is Firefly meets Star Wars. The way I picture it in my head is more like Treasure Planet.
Hell
Vibes.
yeah.
My grandma loves
I
Firefly.
love Treasure Planet.
We watched
So-
it last night
Dude,
to
I
get in the vibe.
I love that movie. So
Ah,
much.
it's so good.
I'm there
Yeah.
now, dude. I love that movie.
I don't care for that movie, but I've never paid attention to it. That's probably why.
That is probably why.
I was busy
The Princess Bride and Treasure
trying to
Planet.
distract
Wow.
my child with
You're
it.
2 for 2 in a bad way.
I'm sorry. I just wanted my child to leave me alone.
You're not sorry, no.
I think my lawyer should speak for me from this point on.
You haven't seen Treasure Planet either?
No, I've seen it.
No, he
okay,
loves
cool.
it.
I am saying I need to get a lawyer to
Right.
fix
yeah.
a certain situation.
Oh no.
I didn't mean this to tear us apart. Oh no.
He hates me.
Yeah, so kind of steampunky. I'll talk more about the setting in a second. I've got some blurbs to read. But yeah, picture Treasure Planet, but maybe a little more magic-y.
Okay.
Slightly.
Magic Planet.
Oh, I have
up?
a question.
Yeah.
About the keys and how they work. Like, are you just like, well, I did something that works there, so I'm just gonna give myself an experience point? Or do we just like, hey, Misty, you wanna?
So that's my job as the GM, is I'm monitoring your guys' interactions, right? So if I feel like you hit one of your keys well, then I will give you that XP. And I'll basically do it kind of like how we do bottle caps in Fallout or in our Kingmaker game or whatever. I'll just basically be like, hey, yeah, that was a good scene. Here you go. If you want me to give them to you under the table, I can do that as well. Just let me know before we start. Okay. Not
So-
physically under the table, Joseph. He
I
looked
have
under the
a
table.
question specifically about my character.
Okay.
Like, has she told people why she's going where she's going? Or is it just kind of a secret between her and...
That's up to
I
you.
think that's what
You
Oh,
could even
okay.
keep it to yourself. Naomi might not know. That is completely
That would just
yours
make
to work
Naomi
with. You might just
wildly
be like,
loyal.
yeah. I mean,
It'd be like that sometimes.
yeah.
But if I betray her...
So do you have a list of all of our keys?
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm
I
sorry.
breathed in and then I just died.
Well, just don't do that.
5 heads?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
stop
Then you'll
I should
have
probably
the
learn
same
how to
results.
breathe.
That
So
was-
I do. I have a list of all of your keys in front of me. That's one of the great things that John Harper created is for the GM. I have essentially like a mini character sheet for all of you guys.
Oh.
And then I also have the rules summary that you guys have as well. So I can easily check no matter whose character sheet is in front of me. I
This guy
can
thought
quickly
of
check stuff.
everything.
Yeah. Huge fan of that.
He was ready.
Yeah. He said, oh, you want to play TTRPGs?
Say less.
Made it as easy as possible for the characters and the GM.
Yeah.
So even someone with a
Cool.
doo-doo brain like me can play.
That's
A
so cool,
goblin.
though.
That's Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so
I love
cool,
not
though.
having to think.
Okay. You guys have any other questions?
No,
I
I'm
think
ready.
we're ready to get in it.
Let's
Okay.
go.
As normal, like if it comes up, just
Yeah.
let me know. But okay, so you guys kind of already know the situation, right?
Mhm.
You're all trapped in the brig on the Hand of Sorrow. And I can't remember where I heard this from. I think it was one of the YouTube videos that I watched. So I'll make sure that we link that as well, just because they helped me understand the game a little bit. But the way they described the Hand of Sorrow versus the Owl is the ship you guys have been on up until this point. The Hand of Sorrow is like the big Star Wars fleet ships. And the Hand of Sorrow is like, the Owl is like the little Millennium Falcon, right? So like
Gotcha.
it fits up into
Hmm.
this larger ship, right?
Okay.
And this is an Imperial ship, right?
Yes, this is an
The
Imperial
Empire.
ship.
Okay.
No.
So
Sorry, it took me a while.
you're chilling in the brig. You are in an area called the Wild Blue. Hence your beautiful blue map
Mm.
that I have awkwardly drawn for you. He has a much better picture of it.
No, I
that
like
he
this
created
interpretation of it.
in the thing, but
Put
it's
your own.
it was kind of hard for you guys to see,
Mm.
and I didn't want to print this out a million times because trees and ink.
This works, I think.
But basically, the Wild Blue is a smattering of shattered worlds that are circling a dimming star. Okay, so the middle of that map, I didn't really draw it, but the middle of that map is this dimming star. Okay, and adrift in the blue, the worlds of the Wild Blue float in a sky of breathable gases, circling a small, cold star. Scholars believe that the star is made from pure essence, the strange energy that sorcerers channel for their magic. This solar system is much smaller than you might think. It takes about 6 weeks to cross from one side to the other on a standard skyship. Most of the worlds of the Empire are so closely positioned that it takes only a day or two to travel from one to the other. Okay. The lower depths are heavier gases that form a dense layer of fog below the sky. Sky in quotations. This fog is corrosive. People need to wear gas masks to breathe, and most airship hulls will start to corrode after a single exposure. Pirates and other criminals sometimes use the lower depths to evade Imperial patrols and launch raids from hiding. Unfortunately, the depths are home to sky squid and other monstrous things. Okay?
Cool.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
squid.
I love it. I want to see a source of it.
Yep.
Me
Okay.
too.
Then we've got the 5 main areas of the Wild Blue. Okay. So Elysium is the capital world of the Empire, which is home to the great noble houses. Elysium is rich and decadent, attended by servants, slaves, and other elite bodyguards for the nobility. Olympia is the staging world for the Imperial Sky Fleet. From here, expeditions are launched into the colonial expanse and all across the Wild Blue. Olympia is also home to the finest brewers and distillers in the Empire. Fun fact. Haven is the most prominent of the free worlds. Here in the sprawling city hubs, the trade union tries to impose some order on the bickering clans and factions of the free peoples. Slavery is outlawed here. So many ex-slaves... Oh, sorry. Wow. Sometimes reading's hard, you guys.
No.
It says, slavery is outlawed here. So many ex-slaves make Haven their home.
Would you call it their safe haven?
I would. I would call that.
Yes.
Okay, Nightport. Unlike other worlds, Nightport does not rotate, which means one face is always in darkness. It is on this side that pirates and smugglers have built a hidden port city in which to carry out their nefarious dealings. This hive of scum and villainy is a dangerous place, but almost anything may be bought or sold there, including secrets. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then we've got the Remnants. The Remnants are a swirling maelstrom of spinning world shards. It's a pretty cool sentence. The Remnants are almost impossible to navigate, even for the best airship pilots. It's said that the pirate king, Uriah Flint, keeps his secret fortress somewhere deep within the Remnants.
It is Treasure Planet.
It is, yeah.
And only those who know the secret of the true course can ever reach it.
Yes.
Dude, that's so cool. Yo, fuck the marriage, bro. Let's go.
Right?
Okay. And then one other thing is the owl is your sky ship,
Who?
right? The owl.
Who?
Doesn't even look like an owl.
It doesn't. I
No, it
know.
does. I see it.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's
Have
cute.
you ever seen an
It
owl
also
flick?
has a cute little diagram on here for you to see like how big the Hand of
Oh.
Sorrow is compared to your ship and
Oh my
compared
God.
to a sky squid. I'm gonna give this to Cyrus because this is his ship.
Okay, but who's flying it?
Cyrus.
Sorry, I'm just kidding.
You can work that out between you two, but there is kind of a character sheet for it. Okay?
Okay.
And
Pog.
essentially what you need to know is that it was a cargo ship, but now
Now it's our ship.
tis a ship that belongs to Vance. Okay?
How come all good ships were once cargo ships? Because they're always stolen, bro.
Because that's what smugglers use. Cargo ships.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Trying to move cargo.
Okie dokie.
I feel like I had a question, but I can't remember what it is. And it was
Well, while
probably
you
really
think about it,
stupid.
I'm going to flip the map over so we can start gameplay, okay?
Ooh. All right.
All right. So we begin in a semi-cramped holding cell. All that you can see behind or besides your normal wooden walls surrounding you is the door. And it is a pretty thick, with like 4 C's thick wooden door with metal bars towards the top of it. There's not really any sort of like slot to hand you food. It's literally just a standard heavy wooden door that you can kind of sort of peek through, but you definitely, the bars are too close for you to reach your hand in. Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do? How do you guys want to proceed now that you have been captured?
Can we see any sort of guard through those bars?
You can. There's a guard patrolling the hallway, and you kind of notice that it seems like there's maybe another couple of cells in the same area. You just can't hear whether or not there are other prisoners.
Okay.
That guard's fucking ready to go.
That is so young.
I don't know why it's so funny to me. It's like posing in the mirror. Like he's like a new guard. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's ready
He
to go.
just got done with his workout for the day.
Yes.
Oh, he's pumped.
He's,
But also tired?
yeah,
TM?
a little tired.
And that's
Sweat
the only one that we
glistening
see.
off his rippling
That's the
muscles.
only one that you can see. And you have noticed that he keeps pacing back and forth.
Do we, and maybe this is an oddly specific question, do we know how long, like he passes by this our little bars, right? Is there like a regular frequency in which he passes again?
Sort of, kind of. There's nothing like if you were to count it, it's not going to be like every 3.9 seconds. But you can tell that the hallway's not super long and that he's definitely on duty.
Yeah.
Sucks us up, nerd.
And you can kind of hear his footsteps hitting against the wooden boards. They get quiet for a second, and then you hear him coming back, the hits of his footsteps, the jangle of the keys on his belt. Occasionally, you hear him kind of talking to himself under his breath, like, I'm so fucking tired.
I feel that, bro.
All right.
I wish I could get relief.
Here's the plan. All right, one of us is gonna fake being injured, and then we'll shout out, indicating that we need help. Guard will open the door, come in, and that's when we jump him. Ready?
I didn't want to be the one to say this, but you're kind of the reason we're in this mess.
I got it.
I did perfectly fine. Okay, if Snargle here
I
could have
heard
just
that you
avoided
were
the
one of the
patrols.
best smugglers.
You will address Lady Lady Siri? Is that how
Do we
we're
know?
going?
Do they know?
Are we gonna...
Do we know? We never talked about that.
No. Yeah, wait. No,
Did we talk about that? I don't remember
No, we
talking about that
didn't.
above table.
so you're keeping your...
No one knows,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
We're going with
Natasha
that.
Siri.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
Sorry.
You will address Lady Natasha,
Lady Siri.
Lady Siri? Okay, all right.
Siri's my last name. It'd be
Okay.
weird
Yeah,
if
you
called me
typically do lady
Natasha.
last name.
Lady
right?
Siri.
Would it be
By
weird?
her
No,
appropriate
that's typically how
title.
it goes. I've been to steampunk class.
Are you? No. I'm trying to be a normal person.
Oh, okay.
We're buddy. We're bros. I'm so sorry. We fucked it. We should
Okay.
have discussed this.
Yeah, okay.
Like
It's okay,
at
it's okay.
all.
It's okay.
Okay, so are we doing this like we're both in
Yeah,
normal
you call
clothes?
Me Natasha. Yeah, we're both
Okay.
like.
or whatever.
I mean,
Okay.
you're a little armed up, but well, probably not right now.
So
Or arms.
while we're having
do
this
got big
discussion,
arms.
what did you tell the owl that you were up to? Do they know that they're taking you to the pirate
Are we going
king
to that area?
essentially, or are you guys?
I assume I paid him a lot to do that. Let's see, it's had the best pilot. Snorkel.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so was this kind of like a
I didn't.
I'm gonna pay you a shit ton to
Fly me to this spot, no questions
no
asked.
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
asked type of vibe?
Like, I didn't tell him who I am, but I was like, you need to take me to the remnants or whatever the
For
fuck.
4
And
gold
I just
doubloons.
glared at the two of you while she made that.
Yeah. I only told
Arms crossed.
Shigo vibes.
I
in the
only
back.
told the captain because the pilot wasn't there.
Okay, and does this make you guys suspicious at all, or is this just a normal day?
I paid them enough money to not be suspicious.
I think
it is.
I think it's a normal day.
I think we're in it for the
like
money.
obvious, no matter what. Whenever we smuggle something, like there's always a little bit of suspicion in
Yeah.
there, right? I used to be a cop, god damn it, but but like this is the life now, right? Everyone's trying to go to some place without anyone knowing, no questions asked. Everyone's doing it. It's a trope at this
It's the
point.
vibe, like
Yeah.
it's the trend, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't scroll through TikTok without
Yeah.
seeing these kids. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. These look fresh. This cash looks freshly minted.
Mm-hmm.
A little sus, but
Money's money.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds
Cool.
good.
Cool.
Now that we've got that established,
Rewind.
we address each other like you just call me Natasha.
Okay.
I call you Naomi.
What do you guys
I
call me?
forgot that it'd be like it still seemed
Okay.
like I was noble if you called me Lady Siri or Natasha,
Yes.
like Miss Tasha or something.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
still definitely going to give off like bodyguard vibes,
Don't
though.
talk about my friend like that.
Like, I'm also working for her.
now I figure that Naomi and I can probably take out this guard pretty easy.
I can pretend to faint.
That would be
I've done it before.
perfect. That would be perfect.
Have you done acting before?
Yes.
Have you really?
No. I've pretended
But I
to
believed
faint.
you.
It comes in handy.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to care if no offense, they're not going to care if a goblin faints. You know it's true.
I'd care, Snargle.
She's
Thank
not wrong.
you.
Oh, wait, we're in
Captain.
Haven. They might.
Yeah, thank you. This ain't wherever the hell you're from, lady. Okay, there's plenty of goblins around here.
Calm down, Snargle.
All right.
Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Yes.
Break.
All right. Then I assume you faint.
Oh, no. There's not enough air in this room.
Guard.
I think I'm going to pass out.
Guard. We need a
Dramatically.
medic.
you hear the guard slowly walk over. There is no urgency in this man's
What a dick.
body.
Well, she could be dead.
And he
Grandmother, I can see you.
knows, what
see
is
the
all
light.
this commotion?
Now, you said it's like a solid wood door with bars.
Yep, bars at the top. So kind of think of like, you know, the like home doors that where people have like the window at the top.
I'm gonna make a reference. It might not make sense, but in like Wreck-It Ralph, where
I'm gonna wreck it.
the Fungin or whatever, where have you guys even watched Wreck-It Ralph?
I have.
No.
I'm,
Well,
I'm
never
following.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know the bars that Fix It Felix is like.
I'm gonna wreck it. Yeah.
And then hits them, and then they just get thicker because he fixes everything that he hits.
That's funny.
I'll find you a picture, but
Okay.
Like
bars.
Pirates
no,
of the
I get what you're
Caribbean,
saying.
Like the outside,
yeah.
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 where he's just
Okay.
like, ooh, that's the words. Yeah.
So,
he comes over to you and he's like, "What is all this commotion?"
And he sees, right, Cyrus over there, like trying to give fake chest compressions to Natasha.
and I'm like waving air in her face.
Is everything all right in there?
We need help now.
She seems to have fainted.
Fainted, huh?
She's been without her medicine for too long.
Interesting.
Brain, right?
What kind of medicine?
Full of moxicide.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a doctor.
Well, get one.
All right.
Respectfully.
And he starts walking away.
Well, that didn't turn
Well,
out at all how I wanted it to go.
We're alone, though.
We get to kill 2 of them.
One of them's a doctor. I don't want to kill a doctor.
Okay, but you're not sick. We need a doctor.
Okay,
just
so
knock him out.
as
I don't
far
think
as
the
we know,
force.
we're alone in here now, right?
Relatively,
As far
right?
as
There are
you know.
other cells, right?
All right.
We don't hear his footsteps anymore.
No, you heard his footsteps again. Slowly, almost painfully slow.
This guy doesn't
He
get
walks
paid enough.
towards
He's
the
on
south
duty, dude. He doesn't give
of
a
you,
shit.
Okay.
and his footsteps have now disappeared. You can't hear him.
All right. I would like to try and break down this door.
Okay.
Oh, little Miss Guns. Miss. Little Miss Guns. I see you.
Thank you. All right, so I back up to the wall as far as I can. I get a running start and just smash into this door.
Okay. You do it. And it is loud. You are a brick house. It is
I
the
love that song.
loudest thing that has ever happened. Wood splinters everywhere. But the door's open.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
She just Hulk smashed the fucking door. Great job, Naomi.
Thank you.
Rip the homie. No, she's not.
Are there any other prisoners that we can see?
Good enough.
Oh yeah, do we like recognize any of them from the ship? Or is it?
Okay. So are you guys out in the hallway now?
Yes.
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah.
so.
Okay. So, looking around, it looks like the cell right next to yours is empty. And the room in front of you is not actually a cell, it's just a storage room.
Well, let's check it out.
Okay. Are there like any of our weapons or anything that was taken from our person in that storage room?
Do we have weapons?
You're not sure. The door's locked,
Let's go kill the guard.
but it might be worth looking into if you'd like. As you decide,
Oh no.
you hear a bunch of yelling. Like, what the heck was that? Did you guys hear that? Am I hearing things? And you hear a bunch of clamoring coming towards your area.
We need to get out of here.
Agreed. And
Let's make like a door and break for it. Because she broke the.
That was a good one.
Thanks.
Okay.
I almost did your voice. I was gonna say was like, yeah.
And we step out into this larger room.
This way?
No,
to
there's
the
not a way out.
South.
This way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we flip
So
around
you
over.
go south. You've got some options, right? You can stay in this lower portion of the ship, or there's stairs that lead upwards. You've also got a staircase that's leading south. It doesn't seem like a very large staircase, but you can go south if you'd like.
Would
Wow, this is really nicely done.
I be familiar with this kind of ship and know maybe where the owl might be?
Yeah. So actually, how it works is the owl is tethered to this ship. It's not like
okay.
inside it. Reason being is just that like you can breathe the air out
Yeah.
there. So really, like if you think of like a pirate ship, how they kind of just use like little ropes and tethers to get onto another ship, like the little bridge that they throw over. Similar concept.
The
Okay.
gangplank.
I don't think that's what it is because it goes over to the other ship. A plank just
No, I think it's a different thing.
I think
what he's talking about is a different thing than just like walk the plank.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, because
I don't
they
know
use
anything about ships.
because they use wooden planks often to the cross, but they also have the plank, right, which is where you're gonna.
Yeah. So I
use
mean,
the
maybe
one.
you're right.
But I don't know.
But
I don't know if it's that
The little bridgey thing.
It is a movable bridge used in boarding or leaving a ship at a pier.
Sounds like you were wrong.
Then it is a gangplank.
That's like such
Thanks.
an odd word to know off the top of your
Yo, now
head.
he used to be a pirate.
Fair.
Listen, I have read all of Moby Dick.
I have
It was painfully slow.
Oh god.
All right.
There were 8 chapters on game planks alone.
I learned so much about sperm whales.
To
fails.
answer your question, though, Vance, you don't necessarily know which side of the ship it's on, but you do know that you would need to be on the upper deck in order to reboard your ship.
Okay. Snorkel. You know engines. Is there any way we can disable this one?
Bro, why would you do that?
Yeah, why would we do that?
So that then they can't follow us when we leave.
Oh shit! See, that's why you're a captain.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could probably fuck it up if I see it.
Okay. I need you and Naomi to go to the engines then and mess them up. Meanwhile, Natasha and I will go up to the next deck.
I'd rather stay with Naomi.
No, I gotta stay with Natasha.
What, you got a problem with goblins?
No, I just
I've got a problem with not being with Naomi.
barely know you.
Eh. Snargle. I barely know him. It doesn't work, but I'm gonna say it.
What were you gonna do?
So
Gonna move up to the next deck and figure out which side our ship's on.
So are we splitting the party?
I would like
Is that
to.
the
I think that's the
plan?
vibe.
I think
But
no matter what
Naomi
we're
and Natasha are bestest friends.
Yeah, we don't want to split.
Sorry, you have no friends.
Yay!
Not my fault.
I deal with partners, not friends. Once you get to be my age, maybe you'll get it.
How old are you?
You don't ask a goblin their age.
I ask all goblins that question.
Goblins.
All right, Snargle then. Do you got it?
I'll go alone.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Autobots roll out.
Where are you guys going?
So
Yeah.
the engines were this way. I don't know why that's what it is in my head. They're over there, over here.
They're towards the back of the ship
They're
by the
towards
tail.
the butt.
Okay, just towards the butt. So I guess I'll start heading that way.
Okay. So you're gonna go down that small set of stairs
Yeah,
towards the
butt.
the butt, towards the mechanic area.
Let's make a lot of noise, not towards the butt. Wait, no. Either way, we probably shouldn't get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, no run.
I will say that you hear more and more footsteps coming towards you,
Let's run away.
and you see a Marine turn the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
So you got some
Heading-
decisions to make.
Heading up the stairs.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
let's
head
go.
up the stairs.
I think. Does he like see us?
Yeah, he is
He's, like,
right
peeking.
there.
He's like-
He's like,
It's like
what's that
Spider-Man meme.
noise? And
All right.
you
I'm
guys
going
did not
to.
sneak. So
That's fair. We were
I'm gonna
about it.
step between him and Natasha to make sure that Natasha has a way out.
okay.
Bro, no one could have picked locks.
I mean, I might have been able to, but
Too late
We
for
didn't get
that.
there, okay? No, we didn't
Too
talk
late.
about it.
My God.
The door
Uh,
just opened.
So then I'll be on the other side of Natasha, like making my way up the stairs, trying to like guide her up.
Okay.
I'm just running.
Okay. Go ahead and run.
Ah!
I do it. I run.
Do I get a point?
Yeah, you do. I was
Okay.
just about to say,
Thank you.
Naomi, you have earned a point. Woo! And I'm not going to keep track of it, so just
Okay. Yeah.
tally
so
that on your sheet.
I get one for Key of the Guardian because I am
So, are
her
you
loyal
wanting?
defender.
Are you wanting us to like annotate when we hit a key, or do you got it?
I will tell you when you earn one, unless it is something that you have not told the table.
Okay.
In which case, I trust you to keep track of those
Okay.
points. Okay.
Okay. What?
What?
Well, when you hit a key, you get one experience point or an extra die to your pool.
So
Right.
not every time you reach a key. Every time you reach a key, you get that. But then you need 5 points in order to actually spend them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But I'm unclear, like, is she just going to tell us, like, you did it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you, unless it's something that you haven't told the table, in which case I trust you guys to give yourself that point if you're trying to keep it from your compatriots that you did that thing.
She could also just tell us, like, vaguely, like, hey, you hit a key or whatever. She doesn't have to
Okay.
give us the name if you
Oh,
wanna
like
keep
if
it.
we did like did something that fits the key, but we did
Yes.
it sneaky,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
not like a key that they don't.
Autobots.
That's so loud.
What is that? Are they just moving furniture?
It's a
probably?
chair.
Oh, yeah. Imagine having chairs, bro. I have a question. I don't want to be like that guy. And I can ask this again on ears, unless we're on ears now. But I made that door joke in character, and Naomi laughed. So did I hit a key too? Okay, cool. Nice.
Actually, yeah. I don't know if this would be too obnoxious, but can you just tell us when we hit a key? You don't have to say.
Yeah, you
anything
don't have
more.
to specify because, like, I don't.
Do you? Okay, so I will leave this up to you guys. I can just tell you, hey, you hit a key, or like right when it happens, or I can wait a little bit and tell you after the fact, so
Okay.
that it can kind of disguise.
Yeah, because then it will be
What
easier
your
to piece
action
together.
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Is that
after
cool?
a general like encounter kind of thing scenario.
Yeah, and I'll keep track of how many
Yes.
keys you hit
Okay.
during that kind of
Okay.
section.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
like
fair?
that.
Sorry to put more work on you,
No,
but like,
no. That's
I
totally
just
fine.
because there's stuff that I wasn't sure if you were like saying like the action itself was supposed to be secret, or like the key is secret.
So it depends on everybody's
Because there's
characters,
stuff that
which
I'm
is
keeping
why,
secret. So I'm like,
yeah. So that's why
yes,
I
please
kinda
just keep
want-
track of the sports.
I wanted to originally let you guys do it, but I got it. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
No, it's cool.
Because I don't. Yeah.
Okay. So, Snargle,
Hi.
you have run to the mechanical motor-ish area of this skyship, right? The rest of you are running up the stairs. Okay? You can hear the Marines underneath as you're running upstairs, running towards the stairs. Some of them are behind you. If you look behind you, you can see one or two towards the bottom. These aren't the tallest stairs ever, but do keep in mind that
Endless spirals.
skyships are kind of puffy. They remind me of like eclairs. like,
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
this is
want
like a
Claire
blimp
now.
looking
yeah,
thing?
it's
Okay.
kind of like a blimp,
Gotcha.
right?
Okay.
So it's not super duper wide. It's more kind of tall. But eventually you do reach the top deck. Okay?
Okay.
As you reach the top deck, you pop up and you see that it's a similar setup as the bottom deck. However, instead of the brig area, there's kind of a wall-like structure that, Cyrus, you would understand is the piloting area. It's where the little captain's wheel is and all of the radars and things like that. And then the back half, where before you saw the kind of storage areas and the engine, you've just got a clear deck. Off to the left of you, towards the west, you see the owl.
Okay.
I love that shit.
Problem being, you also start to hear sirens.
God
I
damn it.
can't
Yeah.
imagine why.
Here we go.
Okay, so what's your next move?
Towards the owl.
I kind of want to break the piloting controls.
Okay.
Probably. Or at least, can I?
I'll help you.
No, I've been around a little bit. Do I know if there's like a button that says like begin disconnecting,
Self-destructing.
Self-destruct.
self-destruct, but like the owl's tethered
detether
right
the
now.
owl,
Like, can
yeah.
we detether it or
Tether it.
something?
Well,
Ooh.
I think maybe we should detether it when we're on the owl
No, we just jump.
But how can we detether it if
with
we're on the
giant
owl?
scissors.
Well,
I've seen the anime.
Natasha and I can go to the owl. We'll
Oh
detether
yeah,
it.
we can head to the owl. You take care of this. I know that sounds sketch. Don't get me
Split
wrong.
the party again.
But also, I paid you too much goddamn money.
Trust me, Natasha. I'll get you to your wherever the hell we're bringing you to.
Just have Naomi smash the controls.
But have you ever tried to detether from the wrong side?
I can
Have you ever tried to
honestly
like
say that I
detether?
haven't.
Then why don't you let me handle this one?
And with that, we'll go to Snargle and see what he's up to.
So I have a question mechanically.
Yeah, go for it.
And this is discussing a secret that you two probably definitely don't know. I don't know if you would know. But as a goblin, I have the secret of shape warping.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'll just read the description because I don't know how this works with apparel, right?
Yeah.
But it says, as a goblin, you can change your shape, growing shorter, taller, fatter, thinner, or changing your skin color at will, right? So I would like to, just in case anyone pops up, change into like the general appearance of the security guard we saw earlier. Mm-hmm. I don't know if whatever I'm wearing will change to fit my size.
So
If not, I can play either way. I just want to know.
I'm going to leave that up to you. I would say that your clothing obviously doesn't change. Like, the style.
Yeah, what I'm
but,
wearing. But
yeah,
like,
are you going to Incredible Hulk it? Like, you just wear really loose clothing and hope it doesn't fall away off? Or maybe you can, I don't know, maybe your goblin's like kind of genderless and it doesn't really matter that he's wearing clothes or not.
I think I will do I'll kind of Incredible Hulk it, I guess.
Okay.
And then I do want to use my secret to kind of assume a general, like, nerdy, like, ship worker's appearance, like a more human one. And with that appearance, with that form taken on, I want to go to the mechanics room and try to fuck it up. So
Sure.
What do I see when I get there?
Yeah. Before I tell you what you see, would you say, like, how would you describe Snargle in his normal form? Is he always in his normal form?
Yeah, I imagine he's just like, if the average person is like 5'9", he's probably like, I don't know, tall goblins all like 3'8". Does that sound about right?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, 3'8", and I guess stereotypical goblin-y, like he's green. He has sharp teeth. He wears now baggy clothes. And he's kind of like I don't know, dude. Like I guess lackadaisical in dressing, right? So he's probably just wearing like loose fitting shirts, sweats, extra baggy because like sometimes he has to get big or get small, and that's probably really awkward because then I have to like drag these clothes along. But yeah, bald, pointy ears in goblin form. But yeah, like mostly like a goblin. Like you picture a goblin, you picture in my boy.
Okay.
But he does wear glasses.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I've decided just now.
So he goes from this small, green little goblin to average build for a human.
Default sliders on everything.
Default sliders. You could not pick him out of a crowd.
Yeah.
Cool. And is his skin
I guess
still green?
No, it's like fair. Like I don't know, like whatever I guess the default slider option is for human skin. Like
I think it depends on the game you're playing.
Yeah, it is. I would probably say just like like whatever the skin color of the guard that we had.
Okay.
I would probably just pick his.
Yeah, kind of being like a chameleon then.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So as you climb down the stairs and you grow up tall, you feel like your clothes fit probably how they should. And you're starting to walk deeper towards the southern part of the ship. You've got a couple of gears whirling around. You've got some pipes that you can see that lead who knows where. All sorts of like strange circular motions going on. And towards the east of the ship, the right, you can kind of see an engine sputtering along. It's got like a little vent to get the smoke out, and you can kind of feel the heat radiating off of it.
Okay. I want to go fuck with that.
Okay? By fuck with it, what do you mean? What are you going to do?
I guess I want to find like if is there like there probably aren't any tools just lying around nearby, right? A convenient set of mechanics tools.
No, I wouldn't say that there's anything like there's not like a red toolbox chilling by the engine. You do, however, look around, and underneath the gears towards the, I guess, southern part of the engine, you do see a small wrench that has fallen kind of awkwardly underneath it.
Can I take it? And then I guess I kind of just want to break it. Like I want to jam it in between like the gears and cogs in the spot that I know would do the most damage. Either something that would cause it to overheat or just something that would cause it to stop completely. I kind of like the overheat idea more though. Is there like a vent, like a visible vent going from the engine? Or does it just like blow heat outside?
There's a vent. Yeah.
Can I smash that too before I jam it in the cogs?
Yeah?
I want to do both those things that I said.
Okay. So you're going to smash the vent.
Yes.
And then
jam the wrench in between like the gears as to grind them.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to have you go ahead and roll for that
roll
just to
up the
see how well you smash things.
Okay.
This isn't your normal form, so it might be a little bit awkward to maneuver.
So can I do, and feel free to say no, I have the tag under Sky Sailor of maintenance. I know this is like anti-maintenance. Would maintenance give me an extra die in that sense?
I would say yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would know how to fix it, therefore you probably know how to break it because you've seen it a bunch of times.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I stay fixing things. And then how difficult is this?
I'm going to say probably a difficulty of 2, just because it shouldn't be too terribly hard. It's fairly easy to break something because you're bigger. If you were in a smaller form, then I would probably say it'd be higher. But
okay. And then can I also? I'm just gonna use I guess I could also use 2 for my pool.
Okay.
And roll. And 4s and ups are successes.
Yes, 4s and up.
2, right?
Yep, you need 2 4s and up.
Sick. I failed.
Oh, you failed.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But because I failed, I keep the 2 from my pool.
Yep, you keep the 2 from your pool. And unfortunately, it didn't break.
Rip.
So all you really accomplished was making a bunch of noise. Yeah. It was kind of one of those times where like when you've tried to hammer a nail and instead you kind of hit to the side of it. So all you really do is make some noise, but the nail is still poking out.
Yeah.
You're like, gosh, dang it. Similar vibe, right? But you have created some noise over in that engine room that shouldn't be there. So,
And because you didn't pass, you also add another die to your pool.
Do you add one whenever you fail?
That's what it.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
you get to add one.
If you don't pass, you don't achieve your goal, but you get to keep the dice pool you rolled and add another die to your pool.
And the max is 10, right?
Yep.
Yes.
The max
Okay.
is 10.
Wow. I
And we started with
completely
7. Wow, yeah, I missed that
somehow.
too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, do I hear people starting to approach?
It's kind of loud in there. I don't know if you hear it or not, but you've got options, right? Do you try and smash it again, or are you just gonna jam the thing in and run away?
I think I'll
or
do
maybe
that.
there's something else you want to do to break this engine.
No, I think I'll just jam the thingy and slither away.
Okay.
But I kind of want to catch up because I don't want to take too long because then we're up there like, where's Snargle? And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like the classic.
The classic, one of us goes.
And then, so yeah, someone goes to look for me and then I get back and then, yeah. So I'm going to start heading back then. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Meanwhile,
And then just so for your situational awareness, once I get roughly to where, because I know they're like up and above, before we would meet up, I would change back into my goblin form. So I don't know when that will be. I just want you to know that, right?
Okay.
So you guys meet up, and I'm like, right.
yeah, no, sounds good.
My Gorm.
I'm glad you mentioned that because
It'd be weird. Right?
maybe
Then I get shot at.
Cyrus would
Yeah.
understand, but we'd be like, what the fuck?
What do you mean that goblin's a person?
I don't know, I'm kind of changing my mind almost.
Oh no, you're changing your mind.
A little bit.
Oh, no.
So
What's the
maybe
plan?
as I'm like looking around, I get over to the pilot's controls and I'm like, like looking around, and then I'm seeing that none of these controls actually like release the tether.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh,
so
no.
here's what I would like to do.
Okay.
I look back to Naomi. Naomi, make sure Natasha gets onto my ship.
Will do. And we run off towards the ship.
And I want to
God,
find.
this is my idea. Fuck.
No,
But
it
it's-
was the captain's
It's my
idea.
idea now.
Oh my god.
But I want to see if there's someone I can take hostage, like a pilot or a captain
Someone
or something.
important.
Like a goblin that can shapeshift. I'm just kidding.
Like a goblin that can.
Okay.
I'll shoot. I'll do it.
Please. I have a wife and 2 kids.
Okay. Where are you going to go find this person? Because, I mean, at this point, you've got a bunch of Marines towards the top of the stairs. They're kind of blocking your way back down. You have a couple of Marines. So I would say you've got 2 Marines on the opposite side towards the owl.
Okay.
Okay. But the rest have kind of gathered, if you wouldn't mind moving them towards the stair. Well, no, a little bit more north. Yeah, there we go. So this is kind of what you're seeing.
Okay.
Now,
gotcha.
you've got a door in front of you where you know the piloting area is. But this is what you got. So do you want to take one of these random guards? Or are you trying to go into the piloting area? Like, what are you kind of thinking?
I'm thinking I'd go into the piloting area.
Okay.
So I have several questions, right? Did they trap us or did they imprison us like idiots where they didn't really take any of our gear?
No, they're pretty thorough. They took your gear.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Sag.
That's pretty sad.
Just finger guns it.
I mean, if you think about it, right, this isn't their first rodeo.
Yeah.
They find people pirating all the time. And, unfortunately, they're not really sure if you guys are technically pirates, but they do know that you had a fake flag flying.
So when it comes to our characters, Damien, our Captain Vance,
That is Captain Vance to you.
do you
I don't
think-
know why it's turning into Batman, but it is.
Do you think we've been
I
doing
am
this?
the knight.
Do you think so? Like, obviously, I just did the shape shifting thing or whatever that I can do. That it makes sense that they probably wouldn't know about. But do you think we've been traveling enough? Because I think I could see it being useful to get out of like situations like this.
Oh yeah.
So I think you'd probably know it. Does that make sense? If like we know that we both know I can do that.
Oh
I think
yeah.
so.
I mean, I figured that you've got like a tell. But,
Yeah.
Like, I obviously your camouflage is impeccable.
Fucking chef's kiss, my guy.
But maybe like you see me lock eyes, and then like your cheek just turns green a little bit,
For
and
a
then goes back
second,
for just
yeah.
that second.
Yeah.
And then, thing about me.
Yeah, that we will not say because we are not saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
Like,
Cool.
I think we have to do this
It just-
ordeal very often.
Yeah, right. I mean, we are not very good smugglers. Dude, I hate that, but I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with them semantics out of the way.
So wait, sorry. You guys said you're not good smugglers.
Hey, I
Oh
mean,
no, not at all. We tricked.
What is
Natasha
a good smuggler?
and Naomi.
Right? Like, if we get them there.
Yeah, we don't get me wrong. We get them there. It's rocky as fuck going through. We get them there.
So we've got kind of the, but did you die?
Yeah, you get it, you get it, you get it.
Okay.
But you fucking made it, didn't you?
We got like a little sprinkle of Jack Sparrow in there.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like you paid me to get you there.
I'm not a good pirate, but you've heard of me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's like you
Okay.
didn't pay
You're the
me
worst
to keep you out of jail.
Smuggler
You know,
that I've ever heard of.
yeah, exactly.
Captain.
I'm glad you
Cyrus
knew
Vance.
what I was trying to say.
I just want to, like, I'm going to show Naomi my stuff because she knows all of my shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
like, because I don't know what you have, so
sounds good.
I just realized that, like, with their interaction, it's like there's shit that, like, she knows all my business.
Okay. So
Actually, should I just switch with like? Do you want
you
to just
want
see
to?
all of mine?
Sorry,
I don't-
That's
taking the
up
wheel.
to you guys because
think-
keep in mind that sometimes you still keep secrets from people that you're super close with. But maybe you guys are super tight. Like at this point, you're bros. I don't know.
Should we roll for it?
Cool. Yeah, let's let the gods decide.
Cool.
Evens will be we share our other secret
God.
with each other, and everything
Yeah.
else, I guess.
Sorry, I just read that your second
odd.
key.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have
Oh, no.
a few secrets between us,
Yeah.
but not this one. So
Why are you my bodyguard if that's the case? Makes no sense.
it's so fun hearing these out of context. Like I have
Yeah,
no
I have
idea.
no
what-
idea.
Yeah.
I think at the end we should go through everybody's
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
just
And we'll have
so
a bunch
that
of,
we
like,
know.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes
It
so
all
much
makes sense
sense.
now.
Yeah.
Moments.
Because I'm sitting over here like, because I know, but
So, the first secret, the last sentence.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie title.
the first secret, the last sentence. It's
Wow.
like the third.
That's
Yeah, like a
cool.
movie series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd watch that.
I feel it like it's
soon.
like something just placed on the movie poster, like the first secret, the last sentence. Like dot between that. Everything.
Yeah, it's not like actually the movie
It's like the
title.
subtitle.
It's just like the
of the
weird,
series of- yeah.
like
yeah.
the poster doesn't have anything to do with the movie really.
Yeah.
But like it's got this subtitle at the end.
It's just a road with a tree.
the first secret, the last sentence. The Notebook in theaters this way.
Ooh, how do It's kind of.
I never saw that movie.
Nor have I.
It's
I did.
sad.
It is just sadness. That's
Yeah.
all that it is.
I don't know why you would subject yourself to that. You
Kind
know
of
how some
overrated.
people,
I'll say it.
yeah. You know how some
bit.
people will like watch or listen to things because they're sad.
That
They
makes
like
them more
listen
sad.
to stuff that's
Like
sad.
country. Like,
Yeah.
we were talking about it the other day.
I
So-
genuinely don't understand that concept because like if I'm sad, I don't want to be sadder.
Well,
Like,
when you're like in a weird rut and then you're like, I need to just get out of it, then you're like, their sadness is more sad than my sadness.
okay.
Or you just need, sometimes you just need to cry and then you're like, wow, I'm
Sometimes
kind
you
of
need
over
to
it.
fully
Yep.
embrace it to get over it, right?
That's why I watch BoJack Horseman.
Oh, that's depressing.
It is.
Oh no.
Oof.
He has
bananas.
the worst life.
That's why I listen to like Carrie Underwood, but her sad songs.
Yeah.
Like the one, I don't know what any of them are called. Like the one, but I know
Yeah,
the
the sad
video.
one.
I can picture the video. She's like carrying the flag because she got married and then her husband went off to war or something. Or
Wow.
she was gonna get married, but then he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sad. now you listen to that when I need a free makeup remover.
Oh my gosh.
How did
Okay,
this
Lady
happen?
Blackbird.
Yes.
Okay, so last we left off, Cyrus was deciding what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
Who he's gonna apparently kidnap. Is that right? Is that
I was talking about it.
Hostage
It was
take.
I wanna
hostage.
point out-
Sorry, my bad.
Cyrus? Kyrus?
Well,
Coincidence?
It's all coming
I
together.
think not.
It's the same guy.
I honestly didn't
I
even think
genuinely
about
thought you said Kyrus just now, and I was like, Misty.
that. No. I mean, I wish
was
I
like,
had thought
my-
of that. 'Cause
my
then I would've
brain
been like,
said
oh,
Kyrus.
you guys got it. But I know.
You should have just played it off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I'm
what I
Snargle,
intended.
Man.
The Snargle sounds like Signac.
One wrinkly brain
Yeah,
up
there we go. And Siri sounds like Daisy. Okay, yeah, no, it's all coming together.
And Naomi Bishop sounds like
God.
You
Doc
guys-
Jimmy.
You know we have other characters, right? We could.
No.
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay. What are you doing, Cap?
Okay, so, I'm an ex-Imperial soldier. Okay.
And
I'm an
Goddamn
ex-cop,
good
and I was a goddamn good one.
Good to know.
So, well, yeah, it was in my little blurb description right off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, did you blurb your description at Naomi?
Did I? I don't think so.
I hope not. That's weird.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm an ex-Imperial soldier turned smuggler and soldier of fortune.
I'll be your
I
captain
think it makes
today.
sense that we did it.
Yeah.
We didn't.
This is like
I'm,
Brooklyn
I'm an
Nine-Nine.
imperial noble in disguise, escaping an arranged
Yeah, you're
marriage.
right.
But would I know if, like, the people on the pilot deck, bridge, whatever, if they carry weapons on them? Like, I don't know, guns, maybe 2 of them?
They usually would. Pirates come in now and again, and they're not going to be able to get down on the lower end of the ship, right? So they're going to come up on top. So, yeah, they have defensive weapons on them just in case. They're
Okay.
usually holstered, though.
Don't we all?
So, I'm gonna paint the scene,
Go for it.
okay? So,
You could just
I-
describe it.
No. Paint it, my king.
yeah.
We don't have time.
I look over and I notice that there's the fucking Marines coming up, right? I would like to quickly and quietly, like, open the door onto the pilot deck. And I see, like, all these people are, like, looking at fucking radar blips.
All the
and
nerds.
All the nerds looking at their stupid computer screens.
Mechanics, bro.
And then I would like to just kind of, like, sneak up behind one of them, take their guns, and then, like, have that person as my hostage.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Keep in mind that they are in a horseshoe shape. So you're going to need to choose kind of right or left side, but I would assume the very first one you get to is the one that you grab.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go ahead and you do that. And everyone spins around in their chairs.
Do I need a roll for this at all?
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
They spin around in their chairs. And they go to shoot you
With
Rip
the
the homie.
hostage?
with the hostage.
Oh.
Hey, respect, though.
All right. Well,
It
At least I've got
seems
some
like
guns.
Maybe you have a better crew than you used to? Question mark. Doesn't seem like they take care of their own.
okay.
So
Damn, that's toxic.
That
your,
is really toxic.
You heck these guys.
your role is
No wonder he
to
got out.
your role is to dodge,
Okay.
and this is going to be a difficulty of. I have a question.
I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know what any of these do. Do I just follow my heart?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the
Yes.
traits?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can show you
Well, we
the
can
list
like.
of traits.
Oh, do they have like descriptions for the traits?
They do. Most of the ones that you guys have aren't necessarily on here. Because most of them
Is
are
it
kind
just,
of
like,
self-explanatory.
Kind of
but the-
self-explanatory, and I just
the
follow
other
my heart, and
ones-
you're like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
if
it's just like when you're
dumb.
trying to do something.
When
Like
you
when I
read
was
it,
trying
you'll
to do
understand.
the mechanics thing.
Like making a bridge out of webs.
You got it.
Yeah.
And you use your spider trait.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Wow, it's not on there at
The
all.
difficulty for your roll is going to be a 2
Okay.
because turns out they're not really shooting at you. They're shooting in your direction, hoping you'll drop the weapon.
Oh, but you've been through this before.
Okay, so
You're an ex-cop.
I have 1 die off the bat.
Wow. I'm sorry. This is so unhelpful. I don't know what. This doesn't mean anything to me.
Now I'm gonna
Nonsense.
try for everything that I can. Okay.
Yeah. If you can
it comes to the
justify it to me, I will
when
give
you
it
try
to you.
do
Under my warrior trait, I have battle hardened. I think that kind of applies
Sorry.
here.
I wasn't-
By
Yeah.
keeping my cool in the situation.
You've been shot at before.
Yeah.
I have survivor, endure. So I think enduring, I don't know, live fire probably
Can I-
applies.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't really think that I can deceive or hide behind this guy, so I'm not going to do that one.
Okay.
But since I do have the trait ex-imperial soldier,
Hell yeah, and a goddamn good one.
tactics.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
And I'm going to use 2 for my pool to really try and make sure.
I need
So
to
I have a
sell
total of
myself
6.
better. Look at this guy.
Okay. So you're rolling 6 die.
6
You need
die.
2 successes?
I need 2 successes.
Here we go.
I
Good
just
luck.
don't want to die.
No whammy, no whammy. And is that going to be the global dice
Yep.
show?
I got a 6 and a 5.
Let's go.
That's
Did
good
you only
enough.
get 2 successes?
I only got
and a
2
lot of
successes.
ones.
So
In jail they go.
So 2 go to jail.
knowing full well that they are shooting at you to scare you, not to hurt you, you don't move a muscle.
Hell yeah.
You stay strong. You are disciplined as fuck. And you just keep holding the gun to your hostage. And you kind of look at them and they notice, oh,
Oh, he's got balls of
like
steel.
he's not faltering. And they all kind of start panicking, and you see a couple of them pushing buttons and start hearing louder sirens going.
I think you should all just stop what you're doing here. Oh, sorry, you got something?
Oh, yeah, like you can say that, and I'm gonna come in all confident. I'm not.
Wait,
gonna
you're coming in?
Oh wait, no, we're going towards
Wait,
the
we're
owl.
going. Oh no.
Yeah, we
I could've
split.
been
Idea
helpful.
that he stole, remember?
Oh yeah.
I
All
mean,
right.
if you
I'm
want
not doing that because I'm busy.
to. Okay, all right.
I could have been helpful.
I think you should all just stop right there. You see, I am Captain Vance, and this isn't my first rodeo. I think I'll be leaving now, and you won't be following me.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll for Intimidate.
Shoot one of the
I
consoles.
have that under Survivor.
Okay.
Fog.
And I am going to say that this is a difficulty 3
Okay.
because they are trained soldiers. And I mean, realistically, they shouldn't back down, but kind of scary, right?
Oh yeah. I
You're
mean,
an
they just saw me
ex-Imperial soldier.
not flinch whatsoever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of a badass.
So go ahead and roll for that.
Okay, so I have Intimidate under my Survivor trait. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to add a die for that because that's exactly what I'm doing. Again, I'm trying to
his best.
eke as much as I can out of this. Since I am an ex-Imperial soldier, command.
Okay.
Maybe having the commanding presence.
Yeah.
See, the other thing that I want. Deception. Under smuggler, I'm kind of like deceiving these people. Like I'm talking a bigger game than I actually have right now because I know that my ship is overworked and really old and could not at all keep up with this thing.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and then I will give you an extra one for being successful on your last roll
okay.
because it's kind of badass that you didn't move. Like that in itself is pretty scary, right? Like
Yeah.
what else is he capable of?
And because I'm really scared right now, I'm gonna use 3 more from my dice pool.
Rip the pool.
All right,
Okay.
here we
Really
go.
Just
want to succeed.
Keep in mind that you don't get those back until you earn them.
Okay, yeah.
Don't tell
2 for
yourself.
my
Don't
dice.
let-
Okay.
There we go.
I mean, yeah, do what you want. I'm just reminding you.
All you have to do is shoot the shit with the homie.
Yeah. That is exactly 3 successes.
Stop doing that.
Dude. All right.
Okay.
All right,
So is
so
that
you just need to
3
go
and
to
zero?
dice jail.
Okay. They believe you, and
just take this somewhere.
they let you slowly but confidently walk out with one of their buddies.
Rip
Yeah.
the homie.
So then I will just continue walking backwards until I get to the gangplank,
guy.
I guess.
Okay. So, as this is happening, right? 'Cause, you guys kind of split up, right?
Yeah.
So, what are Naomi and Natasha up to?
So there
The
are.
ship.
Yeah, so there's 2 guards between us and the ship, and Naomi would like to just like sprint at one and try and tackle him off the side of this ship.
Jesus Christ. Why did she just run into things? Is that what she do?
That's what she's good
What do you
at.
do?
She's good at breaking things with her body.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
Okay, so I would like to use Pit Fighter, Combat Tested, Brutal, Living Weapon, and Fast,
Christ. Oh, she's
Honestly,
face.
though,
Okay.
because I'm sprinting at the guy.
Okay. I'm going to say that it is a difficulty of 3. The reason I'm going to say 3 is while this is easy for you, if you go too ham, you might fall off the ship.
You're right. You're right.
So,
Okay. And then because it's 3, I'm going to grab 2 extra die.
okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got 4 successes.
Okay. So you charge at this guy and you just see the terror in his eyes. He has never seen, first of all, anyone running towards him like this, but especially a woman.
Hey, I'm burly.
Still,
Yep.
And as you get closer, his eyes widen even more. He realizes just how solid of a being you are. And he has the realization of, this is it.
Yep.
No, not the homie, bro.
You hit him against the side of the airship and he topples over. You hear the classic Wilhelm scream from him as he falls into the
Nothing.
The sky.
sky below.
All right.
that would suck so bad.
You'd be falling for a
awful.
minute until you get into like the acid sky where you
Yeah, and
begin
then
to
you just
disintegrate.
melt.
Yeah.
Melt to
Maybe
death.
get eaten by a fucking sky squid.
And there's one other guy.
Yep, there's one other guy.
I try and whoosh him away off the boat, ship,
Yeah.
airship.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna try and do that.
Wait, what?
Can you please describe what you just asked to do?
I'm gonna whoosh him. I'm going to use the power of the
Whoosh?
wind
Oh shit.
What?
and just whoosh.
That's badass.
That was pretty sick.
So I roll 1, and then I don't understand. Would I probably use spellcaster? I don't know what channeling. If channeling would count.
Yeah.
Stormblood and wind.
Mhm.
So then I roll
You get 1 for free.
1 for free.
You get 1 for each trait you're using that Misty okays.
4.
Oh, I forgot my free one. Sweet.
And then you
well,
can
you passed, so
use
you're fine.
dice from your pool if you want to add to that after she tells you the difficulty.
Okay, I'm gonna use
Did you-
1. Oh wait, yeah. What's your difficulty? What's the difficulty?
I'm going to say that this is going to be a difficulty of 3 as well. Again, you've been doing this, but he's on his guard now. He's not
Yeah.
sure what he's on guard
He just
for,
saw
but
the
he's observant.
get
okay?
tackled.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use 1, 2, 5.
Joseph, add 1 die back to your
Yeah, I was-
pool because you used a pool die, but you didn't use your initial one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You can take it. This is
I don't know.
So,
If I don't add 1, I have. If I add just 1, I have 6.
Mm-hmm.
Should that be enough?
No, you tell me. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I'll add 2 dice.
How about you add one of yours and then I add one of mine to yours as I like try and trip the guy as you wind push him.
Oh, what?
Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that sounds awesome. I mean, Naomi is
We've probably
pretty
done
close
this
to him.
trick once or twice.
Yeah.
You know.
You guys have been around these parts before. You're not
Yeah,
good
we did
smugglers.
it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Teamwork. Or whatever.
So does he get his back or no?
No, he does not.
No, they all
Because you,
use.
yeah,
And all the.
because you passed the check.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't get yours back.
The
So
extra
we
ones
each-
go in there.
So
Thank you.
I guess
We
I didn't
high-five
even realize
afterwards.
how this works, but so you add a die if you have a trait that can help you. That's your big
Yes.
letter, and then you add an extra die if you have for every single tag that you have that can apply.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
no.
could have been rolling a whole hell of a lot more.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I only
okay.
rolled 1 for my
Yeah.
mechanic thing,
Okay.
but it's okay.
Yeah. So now you know.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
We're all
We're good.
hands off the chess
I
piece.
used to
I just
love
didn't
that
realize
show.
just
I don't
how
remember
important
anything
all
I
of the
learned from
tags
it.
are. Because
Yep.
I thought you just pick like one tag underneath the traits, but you
No,
get
you
one
argue.
for the trait
You
and the
argue
tag.
like you're bartering for something
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you barter for.
Yeah. You, essentially, every time you do a roll, you're haggling with me. Like, I want to hear your argument as to why you can use
X trait.
presence for unlocking a door.
Oh, tell me about
Like,
it.
I don't.
Yeah, I just
This door
didn't
is scared
realize.
shitless. That's why.
I just didn't realize that you could, on average, be rolling like fucking 12 die.
Yeah,
because you
That's
have so
not
many.
average. That feels wrong.
It was an exaggeration.
Oh, okay. I thought. I
No,
don't
if
know.
you're not bartering for at least
Potentially.
12 dice,
Who
you're
knows?
kind of a
But I
jerk.
mean, like
Maybe
that's a real
something
thing
you
that
are
you could
doing.
do.
You
Yeah.
could roll 12. That's
Like you got the
nuts.
homies jumping in.
Under my
You can only-
survivor
you can only
thing.
ever give 1 though, right?
You know, that's a good question. Let me look real quick.
I'll make a speech and use every single tag I have.
Well, because like when I was trying to like not get shot, right? I should have gotten 1 for survivor. I could have probably used tough and fucking creepy stare and intimidate.
Creepy stare.
Oh yeah, creepy stare is one of them.
What?
Yep.
It's awful. I hate it, but I love it so much.
To answer your question, Wesley, it is only 1 die that you're able to use to aid somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in all the commotion, would it be feasible for me to have slipped up the stairs, still in like my human appearance, see everything going literally the best it could for us, slip back into goblin form, and then turn the corner and just catch up to the homies?
I mean, yeah, it would be feasible. Which set of stairs are you taking?
I think it probably would have been this one, because that's the one I saw them go up.
Okay. Yeah.
And then,
So the stairs towards the east.
yes.
Okay.
And then, do I come up here or here?
You come up towards the ends of the ship, towards the like outside portion.
Oh, yeah, so I would, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
and-
probably around here, I would be like, wow, bloop, and then just sprint.
Tight. Looks
Does
like
that
things
make
going
sense?
great.
Those were like
Plan.
perfect Mario Party sequences.
Yeah, essentially, right? So you're going to get up to the top of the stairs. To your left, you see this big old group of Marines
that are focused
that
on.
are now on guard as they watch Captain Vance take a hostage away.
A small child.
To the right, you see no one.
Actually, an infant.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
thinking.
as you turn around,
I
you
see the
see
homie.
Naomi punt a dude off the ship, and this big old wind just pick the other one up and take him away.
And upon seeing that, I go, oh, we got it. And I slip back into my goblin form, and I scurry, my little tiny feet pitter-pattering, to catch up to the homies. Or I guess the homie and the other 2.
Okay.
The homie and the clients. That's what I'll also do it.
All right, we got to get the ship free. What do we see?
So you see that gangplank, right? And you just see a bunch of ropes that have been tethered to your ship. Again, think kind of classic pirate ships. There's just some really good knots on this strong rope. maybe some like counterweights to keep your ship pulled close to the Hand of Sorrow.
So as I'm slowly walking back, can I just do? It just seems so badass to me. Just like point my gun out as I'm just slowly walking back with this hostage and like firing, trying to like break the ropes.
Oh, I was gonna try and untie the knots
Okay.
because
Well, there's a lot of them, right?
Yeah, there's, I would say, probably 5 on each side of the gangplank.
Oh, damn, that's a lot.
But
Yeah.
like I have a little bit of like we're on. I assume we're kind of closer to the thing now.
Yeah,
the
you
owl.
guys are.
So I was gonna try and untie it from that end because I had a thing with like
With what, tying knots?
Pirate King Uriah Flint. He don't. I know how to untie knots.
Okay. Are you tying it?
Wow. Okay. No.
Because you had a thing.
No. He just talking about knots. I didn't mean like that.
I mean, it's too late.
I mean, maybe.
It's canon
You don't
now.
know.
all over again, bro.
I mean, sailors know a lot of knots. They're naughty
yeah.
boys.
Yeah, but like
Oh my
I've been.
gosh. Get out of here.
You're uninvited to what this. Naomi, I don't need you. I can do this myself. Naomi can just like rip it with her bare hands or something.
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna try and untie these knots. Are you on the Hand of Sorrow, or are you on the owl?
On
at
the
this point?
owl.
Okay, so you've crossed the gangplank and you're on the owl.
Yeah, I assume
Untying.
because we've got a decent head start.
Yeah.
He's all trying to walk backwards with the hostage.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll me.
I don't know. I don't have any tags to help me.
That's okay.
You get one for free, though.
You get one for free, and I will also say that if you're not feeling lucky, you can start untying stuff, but it just kind of takes you a little longer than you would like it to.
Yeah, that probably.
Okay.
I know it's not exactly what it's meant to be used for, but could I use like connections? My connection with Pirate King Uriah Flint?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about, again, educated wouldn't really work in the same way?
Oh, the School of Hard Knots?
I would say that you could argue that, right?
Yeah, because
Like, what
I'm
type of
educated,
education?
but
Yeah.
like by a pirate. So it's not like the education I think it intends. So like I understand if you're like, nah, bruh.
No, I'm cool with it. That's fine.
Okay.
I would also like to untie some knots.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
can we all just untie knots?
Now, can I use my ex-slave background and then my trap background to get extra die?
Yeah. Tell me why ex-slave.
Because I was bound very often and people around me were also. And so we knew those knots a little too intimately.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Okay. And then I'm going to add 2 more.
Okay. And I will say that this is an easy task for both of you. And then however many successes you get above that will be how many ropes you're able to untie in this current situation.
Okay.
I am adding 2 as well.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I got 4.
You got 4. Okay.
I also got 4.
Jesus.
And
untie all the ropes.
so
Here, these must die.
you got the 2 initially
No pun intended.
to make it happen.
Yes.
And then you got 2 additional. So we've
All
got
right.
6 of these ropes untied. You got 4 left. And the way I'm picturing it, let me know if this is not what you guys had, but the way I picture it is you guys both ran across the gangplank, you split sides, and so
Correct.
we've got the 3 closest to the gangplank. They've been untied and or broken. And then there's 2 left on the outer edges of the owl.
Okay. So as I'm like, slowly moving back with what appears to be a small child, I will just try and shoot the 2 like northern ones. What the fucking mini?
The mini is awesome.
He twirls every time.
God damn it! Just get in there.
Hold on.
No shit. All right, hold on. I will get this guy to fucking stay there. There we go. All right.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
the small child.
Okay, so you're trying to shoot at the group of Marines that are in front of you.
No,
No,
sorry,
they're
the ropes. So the 2 that are like the more northern ropes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to like, do that thing in old westerns where like the guy's starting to hang and he comes up and like shoots the rope.
Okay. Are you facing the owl then?
I think so. Like as I'm walking backwards, I can see like
Yeah.
maybe the owl is out of like the owl is out of peripheral, but like the ropes are kind of like just off to my left hand side.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. I'm going to say that this is a 3 for you just because you're holding somebody. You're kind of awkwardly positioning your gun behind you almost. And you do still have to worry about the Marines in front of you.
I thought he was
So-
like pointing in front.
Yeah, I figured I was like kind of close to the
It's
gangplank
like
at this
whatever
point.
ropes are still taut. Just like it didn't happen to sound.
I mean, yeah, you can be close to the gangplank, but the Marines can still see you and shoot at you. Because remember that whole area of that ship is
Oh, yeah, it's
flat.
open.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's open.
Okay,
So actually, I'm gonna take it back. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Okay.
say this is a 4 because it's difficult to shoot at these ropes. You're holding the dude, and you've got people shooting at you at this point.
okay. So I have 1 die initially. I think that my ex-Imperial soldier definitely comes into play just because, shooting range and all that.
Yeah. You've been trained.
Uh,
You've done all of the tables.
one of the tags being soldiers. I think that also counts.
Okay.
And then tactics.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. I need to get everything that I can out of this. I don't think that works. Oh,
Can I help? By like, I guess it would be command, just be like, we're getting the ones on the inside.
Yeah.
I don't, because
okay.
I don't know.
So
I
that
have
he
command.
knows like where to be shooting at.
Yeah.
One less thing to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll allow
Yeah.
it.
So that's going to be 1 then from your pool.
Yes.
I think survivor definitely counts here because I'm getting
Yeah.
shot at.
Yeah.
Tough because I'm a tough guy.
Because I'm a tough guy. What a setup.
I will allow tough, but I need a better argument than that. I have a good reason for you to be able to use it, but I want
Well,
to hear.
I think tough, and it's also going to tie in with another tag, creepy stare,
I hate that you keep trying to use that.
and another tag, intimidate, because I think like as I'm like looking back, or like as I'm like walking backwards, like I might glance to the side, fire off a shot, and then just stare back at the fucking Marines,
Okay.
and kind of like get them to like hesitate on pulling the trigger sometimes to buy me that extra time to like line up the shot a little bit better.
Okay.
That was kind of an
like-
argument for 3 of them, but
I like the flavor, but keep in mind you haven't shot a rope yet, so
that's true.
so I'll
That's true.
allow it. But just know that maybe your intimidate portion might not work. Okay.
Okay. So I still add the creepy stare and intimidate.
Yep.
And then this one's the easy one. Warrior. I mean, I'm doing warrior.
He's
shit.
shooting.
Yeah.
He said, I'm doing
I am
warrior
shooting.
shit. I'll call you back.
I'm good at a
Fuck, did
pistol.
I help you? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to eke everything that I possibly can.
He
out.
said, I really am going to be rolling 12 on average.
Yeah. Well, because like, okay, under warrior, the tags that I think apply here, right? Battle hardened, shooting, 2-gun style? Because do I have two? Did I get the 2 guns
you
from
only
the
have one
guy?
gun.
Or do I only have
you
one?
only have one gun. And
Okay.
keep in mind, too, that you're holding on to the hostage. So even if you did have 2, you
Probably
can't really
couldn't-
wield
The hostage
both of them.
I was gonna say
The
2
second
gun
gun.
style though. He's used to shooting one-handed.
That argument that I have too.
Interesting. Okay.
And then pistol also, like I'm
Yeah, it's
shooting
a
a pistol.
Yeah.
Give me my die back.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I'm
fair.
not helping
said, "I
you.
don't
You're
need
busy in your own brain. I'm sorry.
So
This
yeah,
is a
I
lot.
mean, you could have shouted that, but he is in a frenzy.
It wouldn't have actually
He
helped.
didn't hear
Like-
anything you said.
Because
He's
he's
at the
like-
basketball game. He's playing. You're in the stands.
Doing all the
he doesn't hear you.
calculations.
Yeah,
In his
the
head.
hackers equation.
13 die.
If you don't make this, I'm gonna laugh.
I will.
I am
make
too. I'm
so
gonna
much
cry.
fun of you.
I'm gonna cry a lot.
I'm gonna tell you that's embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
You need a what? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, with that, you're bringing him back, and you shoot once. You look over at the crowd.
They go fucking nuts. No, I'm just kidding.
They're, I mean, they're like, oh shit. And they kind of keep shooting off a little bit, but they're visibly shaken. They're like, oh geez, like what type of weird power trip is this? Like, why is he looking at us like that?
And I think going through his head, you know that fucking where it's like Jordan Peele's there and he's just like sweating profusely. Like that's what's going on in his head right now because he's like, this is all a fucking show. I have no
I
idea.
have a question. Are you still on the ship or are you on the gangplank?
He's on
Still on the ship,
the hand of sorrow.
just trying to get to the
no.
gangplank.
Okay.
Well, I figure I'm going slow, right?
Yeah.
I know, but like
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it onto the owl if you break all the tethers.
Well, it's not gonna be like an instant like last tether was broken and they're miles apart. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Not miles, but can you jump that far?
I mean, the gameplay's gonna last for like a second.
All right,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean-
move on.
Here we go.
You said you got 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, just like before, you made it, and you had an additional 2, technically. So the way I'm going to rule it is you shot at the rope, you look back at him, you were scary as fuck. That's your second advantage, we'll call it. And then the third one, to break the second rope that you needed to on that side. Okay? So
So it's not.
it's not gone all the way. You still got the 2 on the southern side. However, the owl is kind of starting to V
Yeah.
off of the Hand of Sorrow.
Such a cool name for a ship.
Right?
It really
yeah,
is.
it's really badass.
Maybe Snargle can go while Captain Vance here tries to figure out what to do.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I want to tumble across the gangplank,
Okay.
specifically tumble,
Specifically tumble.
and then
Okay.
I guess I'll just try to untie the both of them. Both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got it. So I think you untie one of them. Then, you know the thing where you like leap over, like fucking grab onto the rope, and then like
Use
you want
the
me to-
kid
you want me to
as
leave?
a zip line
use
thing.
the kid as a zip
Oh
line.
my god.
Spine snaps. So you want me to leave one? You want to loosen it?
No,
like, what's the
like,
vibe?
Use the kid's cloak or something as it.
No,
Not
the kid.
Using the kid. Yeah.
You want me to untie one and loosen one? Do you want to just leave it alone completely?
I don't know. I mean, use your judgment, man.
I'll loosen
I'll roll with
I'll
whatever
loosen
you
one.
do.
Okay, cool. Cool. I got it.
All right.
So here's what I want to do, right?
Okay.
I'm going to give C Vance, the C stands for captain, the wink. And then I'm going to tumble across gangplank. I want to try to untie one and try to loosen one so that when he grabs on, he can just swing on and be able to climb up the rope.
This,
onto the-
this isn't our first rodeo.
Yeah, we're not good smugglers, okay? But yeah, that's what I want to attempt to do. So that on his command, I can just disconnect him and then hope
whatever captains do to get up ropes. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably
okay.
climb like everyone else.
I don't know. She fucking is a windbender, I guess. So
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
You guys don't know that though.
I don't know. I think Snargle might have.
I think I might have seen
a
it.
whoosh.
Yeah, Snargle. saw
I guess I don't know. Was
Snargle
you?
only saw the person get whooshed off. They didn't see.
Yeah,
like,
I guess-
Oh,
doing
yeah,
anything.
good
Yeah,
point.
that's a good point. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Okay.
But-
so you're untying one and you're loosening the
one.
other.
Getting it poised.
Which one are you untying? Which one are you?
I guess I'm gonna untie because these are the two southern ones. I'll untie the further one.
Okay.
That way he doesn't have to walk as far, and then I'll
Okay.
loosen the one closer to him.
Sounds good. Yeah. And are you then, if this works out, are you then running across the gangplank to get onto the ship, or is your plan?
I'm going to the owl first.
Okay, so you're tying it from
But
the
then,
other side.
Oh, I guess that doesn't
loosening
make
it,
sense. Yeah.
but
No,
swing the
yeah,
other
fuck
way.
that. I don't know. I guess I'll figure that out when I get there. Yeah? Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
But that sounds like you can't loosen it from the
Why not?
owl side because then it'll just.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm on the hand of sorrow. Because I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think of that until they brought it up.
Okay, so you're coming from the southern side because that's kind of where you were at anyway, right? And you see the last two ropes chilling there. You start to see the owl as it's V'ing off. So you come to the first rope. What you doing?
The closer rope?
The closest
I want to
rope
go to the further
you.
rope and untie that one first, and then I want to come back to the first rope and then loosen it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so here's my argument. I get one for free. I think so. I have the crafty tag, which I think would make me used to making like dumb little like I don't know like items of opportunity, which I imagine would involve tying or loosening things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in some haphazard form.
Okay.
So that's for crafty. I also have quick, which I think would give me quick hands, so I would be able to undo the knots with the proverbial quickness.
Okay.
I have teeth and claws, so whenever the knot or rope is weak, I can just kind of like like when you have a knot and you're stuck and you're like trying to undo it with your teeth.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to do that because I have teeth and claws, like fangs
Okay.
and claws.
Okay. Yeah.
I have pirates, which pirates tie knots. That's what I'm going for. I have observation, and I'm gonna say that will let me like see the loose points or the points where the knots were obviously tied by like hooligans, right? Like they're not. Listen, they tie knots, but they don't tie knots like your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I can observe where the knots are weak, and I think maintenance would also tie in the rope tying. I don't know
to
if it does.
maintain those ropes.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's all I got, right? But that makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you.
Okay.
And then I think that's all I got.
Okay. So here's how I imagine this going down. You know about ropes,
Oh, yeah,
okay?
I'm not a good smuggler.
Not.
I just want,
You get to your first rope, you untie it. You're good. No worries there. You get to the second rope, and this is where I'm going to have you roll.
okay.
Are you able to loosen it and
without it.
retie it to an easy way for Vance to leave? Or are you like too strong,
Too good.
too good at
Yeah.
untying ropes and it breaks?
Okay.
Okay.
How many successes do I need?
I'm gonna say 2 for this one.
Okay.
How many you rolling?
I have 7,
Okay.
and I hope that's enough.
So
I believe in
sh-
you.
I mean, you should be fine.
Hey, fingers crossed. I've been unlucky so far. Womp. Okay, yeah.
Ooh,
I got 1,
good.
2, 3, 4 successes.
Cool.
So I'm dummy good with ropes.
Okay.
I'm good. Dude.
So
Some of the Marines are stopping to watch him to learn
They're
something.
like, how the fuck does a goblin tie ropes like this?
well, I mean, he's pretty fast, right? So I don't even know if they see.
They don't even notice that first one's disconnected.
All of a sudden,
bro.
it's a slip knot. They don't know that. They don't know.
And then I tumble across and I give him the old. And he knows.
He winked very suggestively.
Yeah.
For all our listeners out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Snargle has gotten aboard the owl at this point, right? And we've got the one rope.
Yes.
Okay. Cyrus,
I want to do the thing.
Hell yeah.
you want to do
Julie.
the thing.
So I'm going to basically like. Here, I'm trying to think of something badass to say.
This is how it is being a smuggler. You have to.
Time's up, kid. And then I'll throw this infant that I'm apparently holding hostage to the like towards the fucking rings.
It's a newborn.
Oh my gosh.
He actually helped deliver the baby.
And then held it hostage.
Genius.
And then I'm gonna turn around and then, like, you know, rush up, grab the rope, and then pull the other end of it that, like, you know, undoes it really quick. And then do just a quick little 2-finger salute as then the rope basically pulls me away.
Okay. Yeah. I love it.
I hope you don't die.
I know that didn't sound like I loved it. I just this is already going completely different than I thought it was going to. So I'm here for it.
I would like to possibly help him.
Yeah. I mean,
Because-
you are going to have to get back up into the ship.
Because,
yeah, yeah.
wind, I want to kind of just yeet him a little
Oh.
in a favorable way.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your Wagic? Wind magic.
Yeah, she's wheating him.
I just don't want him to die because I want to get to where I want to go.
Okay.
I mean, we still got the pilot. We don't really need the cap.
True.
Just saying.
That's not true.
Oh, damn.
That is
Cold.
Okay, so Cyrus,
Pinch.
your exit, impeccable. Every guy on that ship is questioning their life choices. They're like,
When I grow up, I want to be a smuggler.
yeah, why the fuck did I enlist?
Even that
guy
infant
is
you
way
toss
cooler
is
than
like-
I'll ever be.
Right?
The
Yeah.
kid, he's pissed.
Should have gone to
himself.
college.
He is like, I can't believe that I made it out alive. That guy was a savage, right?
Traumatized.
But in a good
Absolutely
way.
traumatized. You still got to climb up, though.
Yep. Okay. So, 1 die base. I think ex-Imperial soldier, and specifically soldiers underneath that, makes a lot of sense because you have to do the fucking
The
rope
rope climb,
climb at
yeah.
some point.
Okay.
Then I think that... I would argue that this is kind of part of sneaking. Under smuggler sneak, because in order to sneak around some precarious places, you kind of have to be able to climb up things not necessarily supposed to be climbed up, like, you know, fucking random
Like pipes.
like
Yeah.
pipes and shit. Yeah.
Walls.
Walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so for Survivor, I have had to run before.
Okay.
And all that entails. So, like, I imagine back when I was still just a cop, damn good one too. Had to make a pretty quick escape. Had to smuggle my way onto a cargo ship as it tailed off, climbing up some of these different ropes as they were moving supplies into the ship.
Oh, you were an
Set it in the-
undercover shop cotton.
Yep. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
What's
Do you guys know we have a podcast?
brain?
We have to like speak into mics.
Weird.
I hadn't spoken for so long.
And then I think that warrior and battle hardened kind of makes sense because you just have to be strong, and that's the closest thing that I see to just being strong on here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those freaks at the rope that don't even use your feet. You
Oh
just
my
yeet
gosh.
yourself up.
Oh, I can't even fucking imagine.
Animal.
Like, maybe you could probably do it. Though.
No, I cannot. I don't know what it is about pulling myself up. I
Got
struggle
too
to
much
do it.
muscle.
Yeah, I'm bottom heavy.
Well, I stay keeping myself down. Okay, are you still donating a die? What's the difficulty on this?
It's going to be a 4.
Don't die.
Keep the die.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it anyway, so.
Yeah. Four exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And
Good thing you kept
it was
that
yours.
Oh,
It was
I'm
yours
so glad.
The power of the wind or
The
whatever.
adrenaline has yeeted you up onto your ship. Realistically, it was the wind. But
Oh, yeah.
you don't know that.
No, I'm strong. I'm feeling it right now,
Yeah.
and I know the moment that the adrenaline goes away, I'm gonna cry. But
You're on cloud 9 for right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's on the out.
uh,
And the 4 of you are safely on the owl.
Dumbass nerds.
Snargle, or I'm sorry, Snargle.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Don't gotta tell me twice. And I slither on over to the pilot room where I pilot the ship. And I go towards the remnants.
Towards the remnants.
Yeah.
We can lose them in there.
Yeah, I guess I'm just vibing and piloting.
Oh wait, hold on. Don't we get like fucking annihilated if we don't know how to get to where we're going through the remnants?
Absolutely. So think of the remnants or the remnants.
I'm sorry, that was just so funny. Like, yeah, you're gonna fucking die, my kings.
Her face was emotionless. No, she wasn't smiling. She wasn't unhappy.
She was just like, yes, this is
She
a
was like,
fact.
yeah, you do.
You
Get
will
fucked
die.
Up.
The remnants are kind of like an asteroid belt, right? If you don't know how to properly navigate through them, like it's dangerous.
Yo, but we
right?
got Snargle.
True, but keep
And
in
the
mind that
wind.
this isn't
And the
like
wind.
he's piloting, right? He's not just putting this on autopilot and letting light speed take control, right? So you can go, but it's quite difficult.
What's
I thought
that
that
other
was
place
where we were
called?
heading
Nightport?
initially.
No, were we heading to Nightport?
Wait,
Snargle, head into the fog. Everyone, get inside. Put your gas masks on. We need to lose this ship as soon as possible. We're heading to Nightport.
I'm sorry. Hell yeah! And I fucking flip the dumbass switches. I don't know what they do. I mean, I know what they do, but I don't know what they do, you know? And I fucking... You see the steam releasing from
Oh,
the
yeah.
wherever
bro,
the fuck
why
it
do
goes.
the switches make so much
then,
noise? Fix that.
We head into the fog.
Okay.
Okay, I guess.
You know
what
what?
about the squid?
Fuck
But
it.
we're
It's too
trying
late.
to. Have
We're going
you
to
seen
Nightport. You never been to
the
Nightport?
size of the fucking hand of sorrow
Jesus.
compared to our ship?
Yeah, we were in trouble.
Wait, is that the squid?
But think about
That
our
is the
Yeah.
squid.
maneuverability.
Yeah.
That's a squid?
They're so big.
It's
Why are they so much bigger than
us.
owls?
It's bigger than the owl.
We'll
That's
add that
not
to the
right.
Instagram so you guys
Yeah.
can see like the crazy difference between all three.
Yeah.
But with that,
So-
But also,
this is where
thank
we're
you.
going to end this part of the story.
Okay.
Before we head out, though, I'm going to make sure you guys get the XP that you shall probably need.
Oh yeah. I mean, if we're
nice.
gonna be
All right.
fighting some squids,
They stay flying.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if I want to do this on mic now or if I want to wait until we join back up so you guys can explain
I mean,
what you are
We-
planning to do with the XP.
we could do just hand out the XP now, and
And then when we
then
come back, talk about what we did with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I stole the second half of your sentence.
No, you're good.
I like to hear my own voice.
No, we're just that close. We
Yeah.
finish each other's
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have Naomi down for 3 keys that they hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that with that what you will. Keep in mind your pool is going to stay the same. It's not going to reset. So
Okay.
like
Oh, shit.
unless so it's like next time we come to play, it's not going to be like, "Oh, now you have L7 again." It's not how it's going to work.
But
So
we might have a nice, refreshing
Yeah, if you have a
We need to have
refreshing-
like
RP
a-
moment.
yeah,
And
you
if we
might
do, we
have
get
that.
all of them back.
Yes, you do.
Pog.
So Naomi's got 3, and if you think I missed something, let me know.
Okay.
I'm down for an argument. Snargle, I've got you
And-
down for
Sorry, before we get to Snargle,
Goblins always
secrets I
gotta be
can
clicked
only use once, right?
right.
Until the refresher.
Well,
It'll tell
First
you.
it'll
session.
tell you.
Some
yeah.
secrets say you can do this, like the shapeshifter one that I announced above table.
Oh.
I can do that at will.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, if
Okay.
it says only once,
Then it will refresh.
then let me know.
Gotcha. Okay, so never mind. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, Snargle, I've got you down for 2.
Okay.
If you want to argue, let me know.
No, is that 2 including the one we already talked about? I just need
No.
to know. Okay. So okay.
Yeah, so it's 3 total.
Pog.
Yours was 3 total.
Yes.
Okay, and then Stevie, Miss Natasha, ma'am. I have got you down for 2.
Okay.
We haven't really gotten to see your full potential. Oh wait, no, 3. My bad. Because you did the wind again.
You did the wind.
And
And
then
these dice stay in jail, right? Because they don't get them back right away, unless they use a key point to get them back. Yes, the answer is
Yes.
yes. I asked something I already
right.
knew the answer to. You spend 5 key points to advance. You can spend a key point to get one of your dice back.
Okay.
Stop that.
And
Okay,
then
goodbye forever.
Cyrus, wait.
Oh, wait, I
Cyrus
forgot.
needs
Yeah,
XP.
I haven't gotten XP
Sorry, I
yet.
forgot.
Come on, man. I thought we were tight.
We are,
XP for Cyrus, I've got 4 total. That includes the one prior.
Okay.
Okay. So nobody's gotten
5 yet.
2,
No.
5 yet, but
Where they can
possibly
refresh
soon?
some things.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, I'm having
Yeah.
a lot
Liking
of
it.
fun.
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
you guys
awesome.
are doing great.
It's
This
been really
really
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
There's a
Also,
lot of-
I think being pirates or just being like any time of like ship travel
Oh, yeah.
just gives you that fun vibe, you know? what
Just
I'm saying? Like,
smuggling.
yeah.
Also, pre-made characters. Like you have
Oh,
no
it's so
fucking
nice.
idea what you're doing
You
there.
just follow your heart.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
right?
You're like,
there's-
you get keywords.
you don't have to
yeah,
think. Yeah, exactly. You're like, I can shapeshift. Okay.
Here we go.
exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, when
When
you
you were
yeeted
like-
that guy with the window, I was like, what the fuck am I playing? I thought I was cool.
Okay, well,
She broke a fucking door with her shoulder.
yeah, she did. It's intense.
It's like, what am I
Oh
now?
my god, yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Like, I was like, I know
Breaking
her.
us out of here.
She was just like, let me just, boom.
Love it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
For now, we're gonna press pause, and
All right.
Get
we'll
some
be back
soup.
for part 2.
All right,
Soup.
see you next
See you
week.
next week, rejects.
Goodbye forever.
Bye.
I hate you guys.
I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm feeling that because